Let me just make an announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, hello! Starting off with a host. How nice. We are back for session 6 of the Scourge of Savina campaign. Thank you for coming in. Got my camera out a little bit so you can see my noodle arms. Uh, we last session, the red brands got cleared out, for the most part. Um, and a bugbear was captured and is being lugged apparently back to the jail. Uh, Party knows where Craigmaw Castle is, which is where their dwarven friend has been taken to, and now it's up to the party to decide
Oh,
what they're gonna do.
yeah.
So, what do you guys
Um,
want to do? Thank you, Praetors.
don't we have to take him to jail?
We do.
I think we should sort out this tyrant that we've got
Tyrant.
with us.
Feels
Well,
bad.
yeah, I
now.
mean, I think that's
As a mini tyrant, I
important.
guess. Yeah.
a mini tyrant.
Yeah. He's not the mastermind
Well,
behind
should
it
we
all.
should we go to the jail and just hand
Yeah,
him in,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
should we Doesn't he know stuff about the scale breakers?
No,
Doesn't he
he
know
knew.
about a traitor of the scale breakers?
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember if we asked
Could we
about
take
that.
him to the scale?
It
Yeah, we
was-
did. We
it
asked
was
him.
Yano, I think his name is.
Yeah, Yano's a traitor. He is Glassstaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we take him to the scale breakers, or should we just take him to the jail?
I mean, we can take him to the jail, have him locked up, then bring a Scalebreaker over. He wants to interrogate him if they see fit. Or we can just tell the Scalebreakers Iano's a traitor.
All good options.
All right, let's take him to jail.
Alright. Where's the map, by the way? I need a map of this
Yeah.
town.
Then images and maps.
Let me
Fine.
go ahead and shared.
Thank you, friend. Lovely. Just so I know where I am.
So you guys were in the manor up here,
Yep.
where it all went down.
Two tree. No need for jail. What do you mean? We don't need.
Why did you roll a die? All right, let's go
Because
to
I
the jail.
can.
Where is the jail? Where is it?
It is in the city hall. Oh god, where did you go, map?
Come back.
Which is right there.
I
Yeah,
can't.
that-
Oh right, okay. So let's go there then.
Yep. Let's
Do
go.
we have to? Do we have our markers, or just say
No.
that we're going there?
I mean, you guys can just say what you're doing.
Are we
Yeah.
okay to take what was his name? Drew?
Group.
Droop.
Droop?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to take him there? Because they might think that he he is a goblin.
I mean,
Well,
Well,
I'm going
we'll-
to tell
we'll-
them to back the fuck off if they do.
no, you don't need to be so aggressive.
I don't know.
He's with us.
He is with us, but we can just tell
He's
them
not
that.
with me.
Okay.
Well, you're
Well-
not with us.
Yeah,
So,
so let's get going.
As the party starts making their way down the hill back into town, triumphantly,
You say that.
it's about midday. It's early afternoon, and because you guys headed up there in the morning,
Mm.
and the few town people that you encounter on your way mostly give you looks of mild horror. As you are, escorting a bugbear in ropes through town with a goblin riding on your back.
Excellent.
But no one necessarily interferes with you or asks you any questions. And as you enter the town master's hall, Harbin, the cowardly town manager, he apparently sees you coming and he opens the door, and as you're walking up the steps, and just kind of looks at you with trepidation and Why are you bringing him in here?
Well, I didn't find it justified to murder him, so we're gonna ask if you can hold him in the cell
Oh,
underneath.
oh yes, yes, the cell. Yes, please, please come in. Is that a goblin?
Yeah, he's fine. We just freed him. He's good. He's with us.
He
Don't
kind
worry
of
about it.
looks side eye at you and kind of steps out of the way.
Tonight. You.
Alright. Let's march this
Thank you for the follow, Game
bugbear
Drunks.
down to the cell then.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume there's more than one cell because we probably shouldn't put the bugbear in with the other dude.
There are 2 cells, luckily enough.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Let's put the bugbear put the bugbear in the other one then, I suppose. Just can't see it being.
Are they
very-
able to communicate with each other in the cells?
Yeah, there's just a row of bars between the 2 cells.
I think we should handcuff not handcuff them. We should put like cloth around their mouth or something.
Does
Why
it
would
matter
you
if
want to
it
Stop-
does it matter
stop
if
them
they
talking.
communicate?
Well, do you want criminals conspiring?
We can get one of the scale breakers to stand guard or something, or get someone to stand guard.
There'll be prison guards and stuff.
When have
I'm
guards
sure.
ever done anything useful?
mean-
How many guards have you experienced in your life?
Living in the woods.
I mean, none. But
What is this? What's this?
I mean,
Prejudice towards
we've
them.
encountered a few, you know, in the caves that we've been exploring, and they weren't very good.
yeah, but
the-
we're better than these guys, hence why they're in the cells.
Is
Yeah,
there-
we
is there a
are,
guard
but
around?
We're not the guards.
There is not a guard around. These are well reinforced cells, but as Harbin has mentioned in the past, they don't really have any sort of enforcement or anything in the city. So
Hmm.
Well,
Told ya.
maybe they should get on top of that.
We could just
Well,
ask the
who's the
scale
guy at the top of
breakers.
the stairs then?
He's just like a mayor figure.
We already know there's a traitor in the Scalebreakers. Who's to say they're not going to come and set him free or something?
That's a fair point. I don't know how deep it runs. That's a fair point.
I'm just saying, we should lock them up and literally throw away the key.
What's the point in pressing?
Like someone just swallow it or something.
That sounds.
You
You can
uncomfortable.
swallow it. I heard you're good at it, so
Wouldn't it be easy to kill him in that case if you'd swallow the key and just lock him for life?
while you
Yeah,
all
they are going to be in
are
there for life.
debating what you're doing, Sildar, who's the guy that you rescued from the goblin
of course,
cave,
Yeah. Yeah.
comes in the hall and says, "Well, looks like you found some interesting things up at the manor.
We did indeed.
Are
Wait,
you
what
uh,
manner?
We found some
The-
interesting information too.
The ruined manor, Nausicaa. We've just been there.
Wait, that was the manor?
Yeah, it was a rundown manor.
Yeah, it's
Like-
basically the cellar of a ruined manor house."
Ah,
So Sildar says, "Well, looks like you want to maybe keep this guy as a captive. I've been talking with my compatriots over in the Coster, and we can probably keep watch over here since there isn't anybody in this town seems to care about keeping order." And he just kind of glares over at Harbin.
Yeah, no, please. That would be really helpful to us. Group, is it Droop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Group.
Would you? Are you sure you want to come with us, or do you want to stay
Yes,
here?
yes.
And Alright. he wants to come with us. All right,
Hell
guess he's
yeah.
coming with us then. I won't
My
ask
guy.
him. All right.
Sildar says, "So do we know where God, I'm so bad with names. What's the dwarf's name that we're trying to save? The whole point of this entire adventure."
What is it, Barthen? Or no, that's not Barthen. I know who you're on about.
Gundren.
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 Yes. Did you learn anything about Gundren?
He's most likely held at Cragmore,
Okay.
and we
Yeah, we
found
know where that is
directions to
now.
Cragmore. So
Oh.
we show the map that we've been drawn.
Mhm.
So, or the
And there's a
directions at
traitor
least.
in the scale breakers.
Oh, that was going to be my next question. Did you find Yarno?
He is.
No, he's a
It's
traitor.
him. Yeah.
He's glass staff, sadly.
Oh,
No.
that was my concern. I
Why
thought
don't you
maybe.
tell us?
He was a wizard.
Well, it wasn't my concern until I spent some time here investigating. But
Yeah.
as we had discussed before, you left to check out the manor. I was afraid that might be the case.
And he's got rats as spies. So if you see any rats, be careful.
Squish him.
Well, that's good to know. Did you see him? Did you fight him? Where is he?
Yeah, we
He-
fought him.
he-
We fought him real good.
Did we fight him?
She's lying. He ran away.
No. I'm trying to make it look like we're really cool, guys.
Well,
Well, that's
we
going to be really
still-
awkward if we say we fought him and then he just rocks up in town in a couple of days or whatever.
I mean,
There's
we
no-
fought him, but he got away. You know,
Oh.
it was a very good fight, but unfortunately, his wizardly ways were too strong for us.
We did manage to
Oh,
thin.
that makes us look real good.
Yeah,
We did manage to thin the numbers of the red brands by quite a lot.
Hmm.
I would be careful of going in there and or doing anything because there is what would you call it? It's not an abomination. It's some form
Yeah,
of.
it is.
It's it is. It's some form of. There's some form of abomination living down in the cellars, which feeds on flesh. So I would recommend not taking anyone there unless you need to go.
Well, I would guess that if Yarno saw you coming and fled, and you've dispatched most of the red brands, that they'll probably abandon this area.
That's good. I'm
They
glad
better
we could
do.
help you with that then, at least.
We'll keep vigilance and hope they won't come back. But I've sent word this morning, actually, to our central location, and hopefully they'll be able to send me a few recruits who can help us keep order around town.
With the scale breakers, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So do you reckon you'll be able to set up a permanent post here, like a small one? To make sure nothing happens. Maybe not permanent, but for at least a couple of months or so to make sure there's no repeat of what has occurred here already.
Well, the scale breakers will be here. I'm not sure how far I will go. I really want to get to the bottom of what else is going on around here.
That's fair. Well, if you want to, do you want to accompany us to Cragmore, or?
I think there's too much danger in town right now for me to leave.
And you need to be there.
And
That's fine.
leave the populace vulnerable. I only have one other helper in town, and since you've driven Yarno away, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
long until the recruits arrive?
Oh, it could be a week, but I think with the two of us watching over the town, it's a pretty sleepy area, and since the red brands have been more or less dealt with, I'll keep an eye out and see if anything happens.
Could you get volunteers from the town, as a temporary militia?
I can try, but these are farmers and miners, not soldiers.
I know, but I reckon some of them will be willing to protect others.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. People here are
Okay.
mostly friendly, so.
Well, that's fair enough. Guys, we better go see Barton because we did have an agreement with him about getting rid of the red brands. So if you
The-
still want your stuff from him, we should go there.
What was the agreement again?
I think he was going to pay us for dealing with the.
Oh yeah, he
with the
was.
menace. Mhm.
Banging.
Sildar grabs your arm, Unwin,
Mhm.
on the way, and he says, "The goblins took my gear that I've had with me for quite some time. If you happen to find it, I would much appreciate its return."
Okay. What gear is that? Is it just your Scalebreaker gear?
There's a Scalebreaker sword and some armor as well.
I'll keep an eye on it and let everyone else in the group know to keep an eye out.
I appreciate
What
it.
do we get for returning it to you?
A permanent ally.
No, it's a serious question.
I was, yeah, fair enough.
Well, there will be many opportunities in Phandalin once stability is established, and I'm sure that. I mean, what type of reward would interest you?
I was really interested in getting a Scalebreaker sword and some Scalebreaker armor actually.
Would you be interested in joining the Scalebreakers?
No.
Why not?
We don't typically give
mean-
out our gear to commoners who are not members. Hello, Sana!
Well, I mean, I don't really want to join clans that have traitors in them.
Well, he's not a member anymore, and you know, with we're quite a large organization, so it's hard to root out all of the bad apples. But we
Do I
truly.
need to do some initiation to join?
I mean, there's a process and there's an oath, but we.
Should we all join the Scalebreakers, guys?
Join this.
Return to everyone else.
Skull.
Should we join the Scalebreakers?
I don't.
Can we
think
discuss
our-
it as another time?
Yeah,
What's a better time than now?
maybe.
I personally
the
have my own
inn, resting.
endeavors.
Sildar says, "Well, it's an open invitation. Obviously, after what you've been able to do today, you're more than capable, and you don't all have to join if just a few of you are interested. So, we'll talk in the future."
Are there any women in the Scalebreakers?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So shall we go to see Barton then?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right. On our way.
All
Oh,
right.
yes.
So, you make your way up to Barthen's. Droop is just kind of bouncing on your shoulders.
Yeah.
He's obviously just excited to be in a town, and he is just fascinated by everything. He obviously hasn't spent much time in human settlements without being shot at or attacked. So,
Oh, that's so cute. I mean, he probably looks like a goblin, but still, the excitement. That's cute. It's kind of cool.
Right then, let's go to Barton's.
so you
Sure.
you make your way up the main drag and enter Barthen's provisions, and
Tonight.
back behind the counter is Mr. Barthen. Thank you for the follow, Lunchbox.
Hey there, sir. How's it going?
It's going quite well. How's it going with the red brands?
They shouldn't be troubling this town anymore. We're going to make the Scalebreakers are going to make sure that they don't come back. We dealt with them in their hideout.
Really? What
think
did what'd you find up there? Sana, they'd be a
what did we
solid
find?
7 to 8
There
average.
was a fair few not scale breakers, a fair few red brands. There were some bugbears, and there was a weird monster that could speak into your mind and ate flesh.
That
It
sounds
was a horrible
terrifying.
ordeal.
Oh my goodness.
It was very traumatic actually, and I feel like that we deserve a lot of compensation for the absolute mental and physical trauma that we've just endured.
Well, we did have a deal, and he starts bringing out these alembics and containers and beakers and this alchemist set of tools and sets them on the counter.
Oh, he doesn't need the alchemist tools anymore. He's got some other ones. I'll have those ones.
No, you don't.
You're having two? You want two
a
sets?
second
You want
set.
2 sets of alchemy potion?
Can you
Stuff.
use it?
Well, you don't need a
Who's-
second
who's
set
like,
very
"Oh."
often.
Who says I can't?
Well, you can have that I found, and I take it.
Fair. Get an upgrade.
Yeah.
What is it? What is he giving us?
Well,
Um,
we negotiated a alchemy set, but I mean, I'm happy to give you gold instead if you are more interested in that.
yeah, I think we should get some gold and split it between us.
I think we had
Yeah,
talked
that'd be
about
good.
50 gold total for split between you for taking care of those troublemakers.
Yeah.
Sounds
Nausicaa,
wonderful.
Yeah.
you should probably trade your stones as well if you want to make some money.
Is he like a
General
Stones.
salesman, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think you probably want to take those to the miners' exchange. I don't really trade
Okay.
in fine goods.
we've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
been told that we're probably not gonna spend all of this money in gold that we've acquired. I've got a lot of gold. I don't really need gold. I want items for being able to use in the future. So I want to keep the stones just in case.
Okay. The
Alright.
stones themselves aren't that useful. Like, am I wrong in saying that they're not that useful for anything other than cosmetics?
No, but I could try and bribe people with them.
I mean, it's a mineral economy, right? So you have like minted coins that are used for currency, but people can also trade like raw gold
With wrong.
or
Yeah, true.
gemstones or that type of thing for. I mean, they're worth their equivalent of value in trade.
Depending on who you give them to.
But most
Some
people,
people-
yeah, I mean, someone might really want a specific type of gemstone, but
Mm.
it's not like you could trade gemstones to him for supplies. He'd be fine with that. He's just not going to cash them out.
What kind of supplies has he got?
I mean, it's the largest trading post in town, but it's mostly ordinary goods and supplies like backpacks and rope and food, rations, that kind of stuff.
So there's nothing special here. No like secret, cupboard that he's got where he stores his legendary weapons or anything like that.
From everything that you can see, it looks pretty much just like a ye old grocery store.
Okay.
Is it just a grocery store?
No, it's like he said it was like a general goods, so like
Yeah.
backpacks, ropes, supplies.
Hey, well, Group,
It's like an Asda.
Group, are you hungry?
Always, yeah.
What do you want?
His eyes just light up like, I can pick.
You can pick one thing.
Oh, and he goes kind of over to the sweets area, and he sees like this big muffin that kind of looks like a mushroom, and he just starts excitingly pointing at it.
How much for that?
That's that's just the 10 silver.
All right, I hand
10
over 10
silver?
silver.
Extortion.
Just one gold piece. It's not that bad.
It's better be
Yeah.
a magical muffin.
I think it's more, isn't it 1 to 100? I think it's more
Not anymore.
like
Yeah.
Not anymore. They converted that.
then it's 1 silver.
Then it's
One
one silver.
That's
Even better.
much more reasonable.
I was gonna say.
Mm.
He Barthen comes over and opens the case and takes out this beautiful muffin and hands it to Droop, and Droop puts it in both his hands, and just this single tear rolls down his cheek,
Aww.
Aww.
and then he just shoves the entire thing in his mouth at once, and it's gone.
Wouldn't he be more interested in like some meat or something, or like a small animal rather than a
Why do
muffin?
you have to be so judgy?
He is a goblin, like
Pretty sure it's
Wow.
fine.
Racist.
when's he ever had a
He's
muffin
a
in his
goblin.
life?
Maybe he was just interested in something he'd never seen before. How was it?
Oh, so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I get one of those muffins too?
I put down another silver piece.
No, I'll pay for
You sure?
it. Yeah.
All right.
But I want to keep it for later.
Do you like it a to-go bag?
Yes, please.
And he takes it out and puts it in a little paper wrapper and hands it to you.
Very good.
Do you
Alright.
do you want me to just remove that from my
Yeah, you can
money?
drop it out.
Okay.
And I also, before we got started, I converted the stuff that you had in your notes into actual items, so you
Yeah, I
have
can see
those
that.
in your inventory now.
Can see that.
Nice.
Okay.
Jade statuette. But it's got to be a frog jade statuette.
It says it in the notes.
Oh, you made notes.
Oh my
What the hell's
goodness!
that?
Somebody's yelling in the background.
Oh my god.
That's not me.
So
That used to be my mom.
is there
Okay.
anything else I can do
If-
for you? What are your plans now that you've helped out our fine city?
Well,
Can you tell us anything about a certain scale breaker?
I didn't know. We've asked him this before.
Have we?
Yeah, he didn't know
We've asked
anything
him
about Yano.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably just got really bad deja vu.
Yeah. We've asked you about him, haven't we?
Yeah, I don't really know anything about him.
That's all right.
Is
Okay.
there a
If-
weaponsmith in town?
A weaponsmith. I mean, I do some real basic work. They might have a few weapons at the Scalebreaker Coster and Miners Exchange. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if they have any weapons there.
It's a really small place.
Yeah.
So,
No,
like,
I'll take a look
50-50
around.
on a smith.
I say we go join the scale breakers and get some
No.
gear.
Some
You're
gear.
welcome to.
I
Right.
would much prefer to be a consultant, if anything. I don't really want to be a member because they are sworn to protect people and all that stuff, and I'm not really interested.
I mean, Yano's sworn to protect people, but he didn't. So I mean,
yeah, there is that. However,
I won't tell if you don't. I mean,
no, I see no point in it. But thank you for the offer. Perhaps if my goals change in the future, I might be interested, but not at the moment.
do you guys want to go back to the cellar of the manor?
Why?
Because we
What?
missed some stuff there before.
What stuff?
I don't.
You don't
I
want to
think
go?
we're kind of
We just came
urgent
out.
for time.
Are
I
we?
really, well, yes. My friend has been captured by some unknown enemy, and I want to save him.
I think we should take the evening to rest and then head out to Cragmore tomorrow.
If we're struck for time, then why do you want to rest?
Because we just have fight
It's the afternoon.
at the manor.
Yeah. We
It's the
strolled into
afternoon.
town in like early afternoon, and we're all kind of worn out, you know. You and I nearly died, so
I mean, I healed myself, so I'm fine now. But
Was it
You
mentioned
didn't
how
kill
long?
yourself.
I
Was
did.
it mentioned how long it would take for us to get to Cragmore from where we are?
Yeah, it was mentioned that it was about a day's travel to get there.
A day's travel. See, the thing is, we might as well set off now, get there, camp outside, and then wait for the early days.
we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. Well, in that case, I would suggest probably doing what you need to do in town and then setting off as soon as we can.
Well, if
So
there's,
if
if
there's-
there's not a weaponsmith, I'm ready to go, I guess.
Alright.
To go. Yeah.
You all ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm.
Alright. I'm just going to quickly think if there's anything we're doing. No, that's good. Alright. Which direction is it that we go, or is that not important? Shall we just say we're setting off? Follow the instructions. of it?
So you are setting off. I'm going to reshare big map.
Lovely.
So you're in Phandalin, and so the map. I know there's a way to draw on here. Yeah. So the map basically indicates that you need to head north, kind of work your way. Wow, that's a really small
Nice.
line.
That's fine. I can see it.
Yeah,
Work your
it's
way
the-
north, and there's some streams and stuff that you'll work your way through. And on the north side of, oh wow, there's a lot of. I didn't mean to draw that much.
Okay.
Basically, the north side of this mountain up here, is where Craigmaw Castle is located.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you
I can't. Yeah. Okay.
good.
What was that?
It didn't update for me, but it has now. Sorry, I didn't see the
Oh.
drawing.
No,
But
it's
I knew that.
okay. It's fine.
It's really
like as soon as I
quality.
said it, updated.
Yeah.
So you set out. It's a little hard going because there's not. It's almost like a
It's not
game
roads,
trail.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of through the woods, making
By
your
the
way.
mountains, in between, all that kind of jazz. Yeah.
And you make your way, and you don't encounter anything really. And as you continue on your way, and it's the sun is starting to set.
Good stuff.
So should we camp out now, or because I don't can.
Is it getting
travel
dark?
in the dark?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think-
probably safer. It's probably safer to camp now.
Yeah, I don't think we should travel through the night. How far kind of do we make it? Like before the night starts to set in.
You make it about halfway through the directions that you were given.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it had like half a day, seeing as we're in the afternoon when we set off. So we'll probably get there in the afternoon / evening.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do your thing, guys, where you set up camp,
Yeah.
because you're better
Do
at
yours.
that than I am.
Yeah, do your survivalist thing.
Go on, Druid.
What?
Can you?
Set up
Can
your
you...
fire. Set up the
Yeah.
fire, please.
Oh. Okay. So I cast Druidcraft
Nice.
to make small campfire,
Yeah.
and then I only need to sleep for 4 hours. I can sleep half the time everyone else can.
Okay.
So I can keep watch for a bit longer than everyone else.
Sure.
Cool.
Can I have a
I
quick
mean-
look around to see if there's or hear or listen out to see if there's anything interesting around us before we may go to bed?
Of course you can. Go ahead
Alright,
and make
sure.
a perception check.
Will do, friend. Will do.
Can I?
Do you want it in the tower?
Yeah. All right. Is
Can I,
anybody
can I
else making
take-
checks?
Can I take Droop and just go and get like twigs and stuff for the fire? I
Sure.
don't think I should. Do I need a roll for that, or is that just?
Are you just going and looking for twigs?
Yeah, it's literally just like little twigs. and
For
stuff.
Kendall, yeah.
Yeah.
He's happy to help you. He just kind of trudges around in the out in the woods,
Mm.
and you find a fair number of twigs and things. And as Droop is he's picking up a load of he has like a whole bundle of small logs in his arms, and he just stops and drops them and starts running back to camp.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna do a perception check, but I forgot. Can I do that now? Or
And he's going, followed, we were followed.
okay, so what is it, Drew? He gets back to the camp,
Yeah.
and I ask
I don't-
him, what is it happened? What did you see?
Goblins.
Yeah, you're a goblin.
Did you see a
Oh,
mirror?
he means goblins. As he said plural, he's not that stupid. I'm going to assume that nothing happened for my perception check. Feels bad, man.
And
I guess I'll run with him back to camp. Yeah.
you hear the woods around the camp start to echo with the cackles of goblins.
Oh Lord.
Shall I put out the fire, or
No, I won't be able to see, even though you have dark vision.
do goblins have dark vision?
Probably.
Yes.
They
Okay,
live in
well,
like caves and stuff, don't they?
Do
Yeah.
not
Fire
put
room.
out the fire.
Don't put out the fire, please.
I mean, I'll be able to see.
So, I have drawn an amazing fire on the party sheet.
Oh, fantastic. Good stuff.
Um,
Let's have a look at this.
Can I just say, I really appreciate your illustrations. I think they're fantastic.
I haven't found it yet. Give me a sec. There it is.
I
Oh
want to see people on
boy.
top right.
Hell yeah. I see it.
That's a good fire.
What a fire.
Thanatos getting a bit close, but you know.
And
Idiot.
Can I just ask something?
yes.
Can you make Droop our ally now
Yes.
and not hostile? Good stuff.
Yay.
And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Alright, sure.
Oh boy.
Watch
Diddly
order.
diddly diddly
One-
diddly
Oh, okay.
Oh!
There you go, 0. I gotta assume that's like. Oh
boy.
my god.
I skip a turn, pretty much.
That is pretty bad. Give me a sec.
What is
Just
wrong
lo-
with you, Uladan? What is wrong?
He's just
with
so
you?
slow.
What?
Is the game? Is it genuinely like random and like chance, or is the game actually tailored to like your actual specs as well? Does it take that into account when you roll?
Why
Or is
his
it actually
why his
just random?
initiative is always so low?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's-
because he's
that's-
slow as hell.
Oh, so it like the dice doesn't have anything.
No.
to- Will always be low regardless.
No. The
No.
dice will sometimes be nice. It is random. It's just funny that it happens every time.
I don't know, man. I feel like this
Big-
is so much
Very
shaking
There
going
it-
on here.
There's a difference in initiative between me and Uldon always, because I'll get 5 more than him every time, no matter what.
What's your speed, Uladan?
My dexterity.
His
9.
dex is not.
No, it's a speed next to
Hey,
initiative.
Domain.
What?
He's wearing armor, so I'd
I
Do you
assume
not
it'd
see
be
that?
like.
I think your speed is
Oh,
just your
speed
movement
30.
speed,
Yeah,
though, right?
That's just
Okay.
Yeah, that's your
Okay.
movement speed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So from the woods around you, a hail of arrows comes in at the group.
Oh Lord.
And by the way, Demi,
Yeah.
you didn't roll. It hasn't come up that your rolls on the order sheet for some reason.
Maybe
it's
because
almost
it's
skipped
0.
one, isn't it? Yeah, it's 0.
Oh.
He's
Doesn't
just
even
at the
show
very
0.
bottom. I'll put him in at 1 just so that
Oh, I don't
Okay.
get
He
it.
is on there.
Group.
Yeah, he is now. It was just it
Oh,
didn't
man,
show.
Droop's gonna die.
No.
Don't you fucking
well,
say
Dead,
that.
man.
Don't you
Droop is
fucking say
dead.
I'll take an arrow for that kid.
You don't have that
Kid?
ability.
How old is Droop?
you haven't asked him.
Yeah.
Dreep, how old are you, by the way?
You could ask him
You
in the
can't-
middle
this
of
is the
having
appropriate
arrows shot
time
at
to
you.
ask.
combat.
Well, if I die now, I'm never gonna know. So
Yeah.
if he dies, we're never gonna know.
That's why you'll be a ghost and be restless. I never found out his age. That's why I'm permanently
need to find him.
not at rest.
This is why we need to get him out of this fight alive, so we can find this out.
Arrows incoming. So, a goblin pops up in a bush over here and shoots an arrow at Unwin, and Unwin definitely dodges. And next to him, another goblin pops up and shoots an arrow at Nausicaa. Boom. Oh, hits.
For God's sake. Of course. Of course.
Nice healing.
And from the other side of the clearing, Goblin 3
Another
steps
goblin.
out from behind.
Oh.
Behind a, he's
Oh
definitely
shit!
behind
Droop
a
has 7
tree.
HP. That is so bad. Oh no.
Oh, can't do damage first. Shoots an arrow at Thanatos and hits him in the arm for 4.
Oh no!
Oh.
We should have waited at the city.
No, they would have followed us anyway.
Another goblin pops up,
Shoots
How
one up.
many are there?
shoots an arrow
There's at least 4 right now.
Uladon,
Very informative information there, thank you.
and clings off of the your shoulder pads.
Oh, why is it? It's just too tanky, man. Too
What an
tanky.
absolute unit.
Can't even hit at 18.
And another goblin stands up behind these two
Mhm.
and takes a shot with a javelin at
Fucking
Lynodon.
hell, dude.
Oh,
Motherfucker!
all the way in the back.
Oh, that's
Oh, man.
no, that's not
Get wrecked, idiot.
not how that's supposed to work.
Well, he's not supposed to kill himself.
He's also not supposed to have.
Can we go
Oh,
with
this
that?
is
He
so
goes-
broken.
No, can you please run with that? Like he goes to throw the javelin and just like falls and impales himself.
Not with how well he rolled on his attack.
Oh,
He's unconscious.
damn it.
Don't forget that.
Oh, I'll fix that as well. Thank you.
There you
He's
go.
not unconscious anymore.
He's not
But he
unconscious.
hucks a javelin and nails Lynodon.
motherfucker!
Could I not have done anything here? Because
Basically,
I've got druidcraft. Could I have not have like made
basically,
a cloud or something?
you guys heard them coming, but they knew you where you were, and got first shots off at you all. So Thanatos, it is your turn.
Oh,
Hopefully, you can target them. I think I did it correctly.
can I move there?
Mm-hmm.
This laptop.
I can target and stuff for you.
It's towards control and the left click.
You want Goblin 1, so I targeted him for you.
Okay. And I want to attack it with my 5. And, oh, the combat trackers. Nah, above the chat, so.
Hits.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
You nail
Nice.
him with your scythe.
Good job.
A little bit of damage. Lynodon.
How far can I move again? Is it 5 tiles?
I think you've got quite. I think it's most people is like 6
Mine
as a
is
minimum.
7.
I think it's 6.
No.
Whatever your speed is divided by 5.
Oh yeah, okay, 6. Cool. Let's rush this guy then. If I can get my mouse to work. There we are. I'm just gonna attack him with the rapier.
All right. Target him.
Oh yeah.
That's all right. 16 is gonna hit. So target him and do your damage.
Control left click, yeah. Oh yeah, there we are.
I got it.
Thank you.
Party sheet's a little weird for combat.
Hmm.
You slash him, well, you stab him with your rapier, and it
Oh, yeah.
hurts. And when you're done, just hit the, and turn.
Oh, the little dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get into the habit of that. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna target Goblin 1.
Okay. Is targeting working, or do I need to target for
No,
you
it's
guys?
not working.
All right.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my magic stone. Please work. Yes!
There
Nice.
we are, we got a hit.
You didn't even kiss.
Yes!
Goblin
and I'm
one
gonna
drops.
move. I'm gonna move all the way over here
Behind the
afterwards.
goblin.
And then hit that little dragon.
Yeah.
So Unwin, somehow you did it. You targeted Goblin 4.
Brag about it.
I was pressing control click, it wasn't working.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
He
same.
might have done it in the combat tracker, but I think you might be muted.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
do it in combat tracker. I'll do it in
Yeah,
combat
do it in the combat tracker. That's what I meant to
Yeah.
say. And I am muted because I was chewing loudly.
tracker.
Right. So, out of respect, I muted myself. Alright, so
You're right.
short bow. Alright. It's crit failed.
Aw.
Crit failed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna leave. Oh,
You got +6 as well. That would have been so good.
Come on, my man.
Froop takes cover behind Unwin, and he is going to target Goblin 4 with his short bow. Hits him,
Nice. Go on, Drew. Yeah.
drops him,
Spicy. Go on,
Kill
Drew.
his own kind.
and he
I knew we
says,
should have brought him along, guys.
"Leave my friends alone."
Oh.
You're getting that muffin. You're getting that muffin, Drew.
Uladon.
Might. And right here.
You're not really next to him.
Don't need to.
I think I have an idea what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do it? Please target him.
Who do you want to target?
At 3 and 5.
Okay.
Did something bad for the crit fail? I had to go get food.
No,
No.
we're not doing a crit fail table right now, just because you guys are new and I don't want to punish you that much.
Alright then.
Thank you.
Just read again how I'm gonna use my breath weapon. It's gonna happen. They're gonna be toast. Oh, burning ground. Is it? Is this one?
I mean, your mic's cutting out a bit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. So that's I can't remember if that's a cone or what, but basically from here.
Boom. And that's the same.
Yep.
No, my lightning isn't line.
It's a line? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that anyways. So what does that look like?
Just one big line of blue lightning.
Demi, your mic's cutting out.
What kind of?
Put your mouth closer to your microphone.
Well, just change some settings so this should work.
No problem.
Okay.
So
Right.
Uladon rocks up and just fires lightning out of his mouth, scorching goblins 3 and 5.
That shit is so cool.
Oh, fucking, I love this move. Now saving throws to make them. How do I do that? Do I have to do that, or I think I can do it.
It automatically rolls it, and And so they failed, and so they took the damage. Yeah.
Okay.
You just rolled a 1 and a 2, so they didn't take a ton.
Yes. Turn.
So Goblin 1, he's done. Goblin 2 sees Thanatos over here and steps over. And he swings his scimitar at Thanatos. It slashes you for 3 damage. And Goblin 3 is just kind of like, oh, he's like stunned. And he is going to target the source of that breath weapon. He pulls out a javelin off his back and throws it. Oh.
What?
Oh. Throws a javelin, and it gets right between it finds a weak spot in your armor and just stabs you right in the chest.
Oh.
Oh god.
We are all dying.
And
Yes.
Goblin.
This is not good.
Goblin 4 is dead.
I'm fine.
Goblin
Yeah,
5
good for you.
comes
You
charging
always tend
over
to be.
at Lynodin and tries to attack with his rapier or his scimitar and
Oh,
slashes you for
Oh.
4 damage.
We are not making a good impression in front of Droop right now. I am
And
embarrassed.
Thanatos, it's your turn.
shit.
I will attack Goblin 2.
Mhm.
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
Eat my life! I hate Wait, that's the combat tracker.
You can move, by the way.
You can,
Ooh.
if you move outside of his immediate range, though, he has the ability. Well, he can get an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
Lynodin, you have a goblin in your face, swinging and swiping at you.
Yeah, I was gonna try one of my spells.
He's
but
hacking and yakking and whacking. I don't know.
hacking, yakking, and whacking. For real.
Sharpen that meat.
Hey,
Right.
Wait, something.
What is he? Goblin 5? Let me target him. Yay. There we
Hey.
go. I wanna cast my Thunderwave spell then. In that
Awesome.
case. Hell yeah.
So that is a 15-foot cube. So you can target Goblin 5 and Goblin 3.
That's what I'm about.
Awesome. So add that Goblin 3 to your target list. Done.
Hell yeah. Cool. Let's just hit cast.
Boom.
Nice.
Very nice. So this just comes out in the form of like, I don't know, just a scream as I cast it.
Okay.
It's like metal.
Can you give
music
us
or
a
something.
rendition of that scream, please?
There are people at home. I can't. Don't think I'm a lunatic.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Would you be so kind?
I'll do it. So, Lena Dan takes a big breath and just yells at them. Ah!
It's the most mundane.
Wow.
I have better vocal range than that.
But the
okay.
resonance from his vocals.
I guess I roll the damage for it.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Hell
Good
yeah.
job.
Doesn't it have like a
I don't-
knockback too, right?
I don't understand why they're not just straight up fucking dead.
Me neither. Me neither.
how much health are they meant to have?
They have 7 health. They're dead. These guys are dead.
What? Okay.
So you yell at these guys, and their bodies go flying backwards, and they die as they should. And it's Nausicaa's turn. There's one goblin remaining.
I'm gonna move over here next to the goblin. Oh wait, I'll target him on the tracker. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do my magic stone, pick it off the ground, and I rub it in my palms, and I say some incantations, and then I throw it at him. And it, oh my god, and it did really well, apparently. Pow. There we
Alright.
go. That's how you do it, boys.
Then just your end turn.
Oh, sorry. I want to move back here again. See ya.
So if you move while you're right next to him, he will get to attack you.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Okay, well,
you can still do it. He just gets to take an attack at you first.
go on then. Do it.
Oh.
Hello?
So you huck a stone at him and kind of smirk at him. Take a yeah, you basically run up to him and chuck the stone.
I didn't know.
And it just totally hurts him. And then you like wink and run away, and he's like, huh, whatever. And he tries to attack you as you run away and misses.
Yes! Can't catch me.
Can I just ask this? I don't know if her spell counts as a ranged attack. But
I'm not
if you
worrying
are...
about it right now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Anyway, carrying on.
You're up.
Not worrying about that sort of thing because you know, not worth it. We're gonna miss.
Take a short bow attack and miss.
Finish him, Droop!
There can be only one.
Droop, he crouches between your legs, and it takes aim and misses, and shrugs his shoulders. Uladon.
Alright. Guess I'll just finish this one off. Let's get big. Oh.
Got him. Got him for you.
Yeah, got him. Thanks. Let's get the big bell X out.
As you're swinging at him, the javelin in your chest like actually kind of deflects him away, so where it just totally throws off your swing. And
At my turn.
okay. And the last goblin is going to disengage from you two, and he's going to flee, screaming away.
What? The
Someone's gotta
guy's
catch
not
him.
gonna fight to the death? Unbelievable. What a
So
coward.
for terms of trying to attack him or pursue him, if you have a ranged attack, you can get him in the next round.
Nausicaa has one before me though. So.
Otherwise, he is very fast. You probably won't be able to catch him by chasing after
dainty
him.
feet.
So he's 2. So we get rid of 3. Get rid of 5. That puts us on Thanatos.
Set him on
I
fire.
will just cast Sacred Flame, and I hope I will hit him.
You hit him with your Sacred Flame?
And I will do that.
So he's running away, and he suddenly just is engulfed with flames and falls over and dies.
Great.
Excellent.
Good man.
Do we not want to do a death saving throw or anything? We don't
nobody
want to.
nobody
The
got down.
goblins.
No, I mean, like, did we not want to do like
Want to keep him alive?
a non-lethal throw rather?
What should we?
Non-lethal fire.
I was about
Interesting.
to say.
Tell me more about this method of
I
non-lethal
mean-
fire you speak of.
Is that it? Is that over? We just go back to building the campfire and
Yes.
setting up the tent
No,
now?
I guess.
We
Yeah.
have a burning goblin, so we don't need a campfire anymore.
Don't even start it.
Can we
I
loot
vote.
them?
Yeah, you can loot them if you want.
So the goblins have scimitars. There's a couple extra javelins and some wood bows and arrows.
Okay, I want
What
some
are the- what are
javelins
the-
because I don't have
I
any
would like the
range at the minute.
javelins.
I'll fight you for the javelins.
There's there's
I'll use this javelin
there's,
inside my body.
5 javelins.
Okay.
I'll take 5.
No.
Oh my god. So how do you guys want to split them up?
5-0 for me.
I'll just pick up a bow.
Good elf.
And my bow.
And my bow. Yeah. I'll just pick up a bow. It's not
Can
worth
I
it.
have a rune skimmy, please?
A what?
I'm just saying, when have you ever heard of a goblin dropping a rune skimmy? When does that happen?
He just said
What
that
game
they've
do
got-
you play?
They've got scimitars.
Yeah, bronze
Yeah.
skimmies only though.
What kind of a skimmy is it? DM.
It's
Probably
it's
an
a
iron
rusted yeah, a rusted iron one.
Oh, well, I don't want.
You'd have guessed. Oh my god.
All right, I wanna rest because I'm dying.
Yep, well we were planning to do that anyway, so good thing they
Yeah.
attacked us before we rested.
I'm gonna give Droop the muffin as a good boy. You did well.
Oh, you see you.
And how old are you?
He looks up at you and says, "Thank you. You like me now?"
Yeah.
Oh, and he like gives your leg a little like squeeze.
A leg hug.
Okay. It's a
Feels
bit
good,
too
man.
close for comfort. Keep it at arm's length.
And he says, I don't know how old I am. I'm young for a goblin."
I told you, he's a kid.
I don't know. I want to
He's
know
our
how old he
kid.
is. This is the real quest, guys. How old is Droop?
Droop's origin story.
Yeah.
If he survives, sure.
All right.
You
I
don't-
say, you know what, Droop? Have this muffin. You earned it. And they give it to him.
And he eats it up.
Hell yeah.
Can someone help me pull out this javelin from my chest?
Yes. I'll
I
help you.
yeah. I don't think I'm medically skilled enough to do that.
I don't know if I am, but I'm gonna help him anyway.
Very quickly
Um,
before you do.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, never mind. I don't have any spells. I was gonna say I'd put a spell on him to put him to sleep before you try to pull the javelin out, but
Aren't
I
you
don't
so
have any
nice?
spells left. So
It's not like I
He's-
wake up from the pain or something. It's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
All right. Someone who actually has medical training because they don't want to die of internal bleeding.
Let's have a look at my skills.
I'm
Yep,
going to
I have
help him.
I have medicine, dude. Definitely. I let Thanatos help him.
Help me out. Help me out. Pull this javelin out my chest.
Should I
You,
roll it in the tower or?
It's not anything you haven't seen before, so it's
It's
not
doable.
not that difficult to do, and you
I shield Droop's eyes.
you pull out the javelin, and he adds it to his inventory because why not?
Javelin.
And the some of the party kind of hang out around the campfire and get settled, and you guys just figure out who's on watch.
I need some rest. I'm sleeping.
Same.
I feel as healthy as a healthy person.
Good
So
for you.
I'm willing to keep watch despite the fact I have inferior eyes for the job. if you guys all want to rest like fully.
I would definitely like to rest.
Same.
But no, whoever only needs 4 hours sleep, I would suggest if you get fully recovered that you take the other half of the night. I think that's Nausicaa. I don't know if it's anyone
It is
else.
indeed. Yeah, it's an elf thing. Just
Okay.
just Nausicaa.
Is that all right? You take second watch, Nausicaa,
Yeah.
after you've had a little bit of rest.
Mm.
Good stuff.
All right, so the party settles in, and go ahead and roll a perception check, Unwin.
Will do. I'll roll my second of the evening, wherever it is.
All right, and so your watch goes by pretty peacefully. You do hear what sounds like an owl, relatively close to the camp. It's just kind of ooh, ooh, calling
Is
out.
it like? Does it seem like a proper owl, or is it like someone imitating an owl?
It seems like a proper owl, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And your watch passes.
All right. I go wake up Nausicaa. Like,
And I'm
it's your
like-
turn to watch.
I'm like really jittery when you wake me up. Hell, get away from me. Then I
I
realize
do.
and I wake up and I and I start. Can I start eating some food while I'm on my watch?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Starting to get out some bread and cheese.
Yum yum.
Eat it.
Is that all you
And,
want before you
um,
go?
On it. What?
I can cook you some actual food if you want some actual
No,
food.
I'm easy. I'm good.
Sure.
And then can I do a perception check to see if there's any like animals around or anything?
I would love for you to do a perception check.
Okay. Uh.
So Unwin settles in for a rest.
Mhm.
Are you looking for any particular animal? Like, are you trying to call an animal to you, or are you just kind of seeing what's around?
Maybe some wolves, but not really.
You don't hear any wolf calls. And it's actually just you hear some insects and stuff around, but nothing any bigger than that.
What about any rats?
You don't notice any rats, no.
Okay. What about if I do an insight check or
An inside check on
can I do
who?
that? Does that not apply to like your surroundings or
No.
you have to do that on like a
Mm.
person? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean you can
That'd
You
be
can-
investigation
yeah.
more than.
But I mean there's not really like you're basically in somewhat of a sheltered hollow close to a clearing where you guys just kind of set up camp for the night.
Okay.
So the rest of the evening passes. Everybody gets a nice full rest. And the sun comes up and the birds start chirping and everybody wakes up.
Well,
I just want to say, you guys do some weird things in your sleep.
all
Same.
right, okay.
Such as.
Yeah.
Such as.
Well, I don't want to get into it, but let's say there's a bit of sleepwalking going on there.
Hey, speaking of weird, Onwin, when you woke her up for her watch, did you get the fireball hands or?
No. She just told me to get away. So you know. I think
Yeah.
it wasn't so bad.
I mean, I could give you the viable hands next time if you want.
I am good. I do not need any fireball.
Okay.
No, it was all
Right
good.
then.
You guys want
It
to
was
eat
very
this?
strange. There were no animals around last night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm?
I don't know what that would indicate.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't have a
we're
clue.
right next to a forest. I think there'd be a few animals at night.
And also, there is a fire. So, how many animals like fires?
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh,
Go away, phone. I muted the rigger. Shut up.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Sorry, that's my cell phone. So I answer my cell phone in game. Hello?
And I ask, what on earth is that?
Nice and loud. Can't ignore that.
No,
Right.
Mom, I haven't fulfilled my destiny yet. Stop calling me, guys.
Phone call's over,
Just
thankfully.
a second.
God. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do now?
hold
Well,
on.
So are we all fully healed and everything, yeah?
Yep.
mhm.
Okay. You guys want to make some breakfast?
I'm gonna rustle up some signature breakfast Sammys.
I would like one of those signature breakfast Sammys.
Yeah, well, after last time, I'm just gonna make some for everyone because
Oh,
it's fucking
oh.
can't have my own food. Apparently. So go to the
It's
fire.
okay. You don't need to
start
make me
cooking
anything
up,
if you
like-
don't want to. You don't sound
No.
very.
It's fine. Go to the
Alright.
fire and start like cooking up the lunch meat and stuff, and then slapping together those sandwiches. And I go around and I hand them out.
Droop just devours his. You have a feeling that he probably could eat food. He could eat
Forever.
everybody's food, yeah, without stopping.
He's a growing goblin after all.
Is it growing,
He
boy?
is.
What do you expect?
He's a young growing lad.
Droop,
Hmm?
did you know the goblins that attacked us?
Hmm. He gets up and goes over and kind of looks at him and goes from one to the next and comes back and says, no.
Was that like a special colony of goblins? Where did you come from?
It's the Craigmaw tribe.
Oh.
They
Did you
were-
come from
Have
there?
you?
Yeah, they have the castle, and I guess they
Sure.
work for the spider lady guy. And
Has-
So
Has-
do you think they're
oh.
gonna know how old you are if they have some birth records of you or something?
Oh, God.
Nausicaa, come on.
Well, they might. We could
That's
find
not-
this out,
that's
guys.
not important.
It is important, okay? Side missions, Unwin.
Goblins aren't important. No one keeps track of them. If they die, they die. No one cares.
Don't you think Droop deserves to find out what his true identity is?
No.
Droop, do you care about how old you are?
No.
There we go. That's
What is? I mean, you are alive or you're dead.
I like his attitude.
Told you.
It's for the sake of the story, guys. Come on.
he doesn't seem to mind though. I love how you think that his age is important when in comparison I'm not even thinking about that because at least one, if not all three of the people I often do things with and have befriended are either captured or dead. So
True.
I have different priorities.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die
Right.
soon, Droop, anyway. It doesn't matter.
But
What?
Craigmaw
Wow.
is pretty dangerous.
Don't
He
worry.
doesn't even care.
just accepted it.
So why are you going with us then, Drew?
You're the strongest group I've ever met.
Hell yeah,
Well-
we'll protect you.
I guess he's never met the black spider, so we'll have to wait and see. Ugh.
Okay.
So we should just probably set off then, yeah?
Yeah, I guess. Anybody have any other business to attend to?
No, I've been reading and I've
Didn't
finished my
Zelda say something
breakfast.
about armor being stolen by goblins?
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
people looted these goblins and
Mhm.
we didn't find anything of worth. Didn't you? You looted it. You had a look at what they had, didn't you, Nausicaa?
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
Yeah. See, no, it's not
We
going to be
took
there.
all the javelins stuff.
Yeah, I
They
can't
look like
imagine.
they look like a patrol, basically.
Yeah, I can't imagine goblin grunts would be allowed scale breaker equipment. I just don't think that they'd be given it. Maybe someone who has more authority. We should probably get going though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
To roll out.
So
Boop.
you clear camp.
Yep.
Close out the party sheet and get back on your way. And travel through the morning. And as it turns to early afternoon, Droop tugs on your sleeve on one and he says, "We're getting close.
Okay.
Should be careful."
I tell everyone to be wary. So I guess go a bit slower, a bit more stealthily. I'm definitely keeping an eye out to see if there's any other patrols around. Because I assume they're not going to be the only ones.
Cool.
You guys should probably keep a lookout too.
Mhm.
So
Is that
with
us
the
all rolling perception?
yeah, just in general, I would do. I am. Is that fine to do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for like the whole thing.
Yeah.
For like the journey.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, anybody who
maybe
wants
one
to
of us-
drop it in the tower.
I'll just never be able to find it quickly. Oh.
So, you continue on cautiously, working your way along, and you get to the final set of instructions, and you can make out through the woods, up over a hill ahead of you, the rough outline of a ruined castle.
A ruined castle. They like hanging out in ruins, don't they? My.
Easier than building.
You're not wrong.
Inexpensive real estate.
Alright. Have you ever been here before, Drew?
Oh yeah.
So do you know
Is-
how many different entrances there are to this place?
Well, there's let me think. And he sits and starts counting on his fingers. He goes through one hand and he goes through another, and he goes 3.
How many fingers does he have?
Oh, yeah.
2?
You have a normal number of fingers.
Can't count. Do you know how to count, Drew?
Well, yeah, duh.
I don't need any further information. I believe him.
So how do you not know how old you are?
What?
Maybe he doesn't have a calendar.
Calendar?
I mean, ignore that. Statement redacted.
Okay.
Alright, so 3. So what 3 entrances are there?
Well, there's a east entrance. There's a south entrance, and then there's a north entrance through the rubble.
Okay, through the rubble.
Which is the least used entrance?
Oh, probably the south entrance. It's locked.
It's locked. Does anyone have any skills? That's probably me. I should probably have a go at that. I don't have any lockpicks, do I? I don't even know, dude. Don't think I do.
Should have
Let's
bought
look.
some.
I don't think I do.
inventory.
Don't think it's one of my specialties.
You have thieves' tools.
I have thieves' tools. Hell yeah! There we go. Might as well go through there then. These thing as
We
it's the
can-
least used.
We can have a crack at it, yeah.
Hmm. So I guess we should make our way around. We are coming from the south though.
Hey,
So
also.
Yeah. That'll be the
Mm.
first one we try, I guess.
yeah. Do you know how many people are usually in Cragmore Castle, Droop? Like in general?
Well, let me think. And he sits down again, takes off, looks at his toes, and starts counting. And he says, "Well, King Grohl, he keeps some helpers around, and whoever's traveling in, I don't know, 10 or 12."
All right, that's a fair number. It's not a huge amount, so it's doable.
Yeah.
And it's a.
if-
And when we're talking about, is this quite a big keep?
So,
From what we can
Um,
see.
so you guys are still quite a ways away, from it exactly, but it looks like there's probably from where you are, you can make out three broken spires.
Yeah.
So it's reasonable sized.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I don't know how we're gonna like. I would prefer to minimize confrontation. Like I'm never one to go charging in because
They're
I'm not
just
skillful at that.
goblins. We can just kill them.
I can't
So-
imagine that they're all just goblin. Like
Mm,
it's not safe to assume they're all just goblins.
there's probably
'Cause
going to be bugbears
Glass
and people.
glass staff left, and he's
Mhm.
probably going to inform these people that we're on our way.
Yes.
And there are probably, as Lynodin said, going to be bugbears as well. What did you say the king's name was? You said there was a king.
King Grohl.
How do you spell that? Like just for notes.
Grohl.
Out
Oh, GROL.
of character. GRL. Okay. Cool. I wasn't gonna get Droop to try and spell.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Gonna say,
It's not. That's
you
not.
madman.
Anyway, so yeah, shall we keep going cautiously then? Just keep going up until
Yeah.
we see a clearing.
Continue onwards.
So as you move closer, you come to the edge of the woods, and you can see, the south side of the castle.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
I've shared
unidentified map
Loading.
loading.
shared
Weird.
the map.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. It's
Oh.
loading still for me.
Yeah, it's good. It's on there now.
So give me a second.
Yeah. I'm sort of
It's
getting it
obvious.
like a tile at a time.
Oh, there we go. As soon as I moved it, it was a little bit cool. All right.
So from the edge of the clearing, you can see two spires.
Yep.
Of course, I gotta do it again. Each with arrow slits roughly facing your direction, as well as what looks like a small alcove that roughly makes sense with what Droop was saying as far as a sheltered entrance. You can also roughly make out a raised platform on the east side.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of towards the back side of it several other broken spires.
Yeah. All right. What time of day would you say it is at this point?
I would say that it is early afternoon.
I'm just gonna go get a drink. One sec.
Okay.
Sure. Just
I'm-
wondering, should we wait out for the night to actually?
Yeah. I'm a little worried we're going to get sniped.
Yeah.
What
Do you
time are
reckon we
goblins
should-
usually awake?
Well, the thing is, even if we do wait for night, we'll have a little more cover, but they'll still have like, if they
They
do
can see
have
us.
watchmen, they'll still have watchmen and patrols and stuff. So
Droop says, "No,
Hmm.
no, they don't watch the south side.
They don't
Oh.
at all.
No, all the guards are in the front, in the west."
Nice.
Okay, so we should probably make our way from the east side then, and then come across to that entrance that we can see at the south. I'd assume.
Okay.
What happened?
That would. Now we're just
Um,
deciding where to go. Like,
Yeah.
Droop
found
told
out
them,
from-
yeah, that there is the guards are watching the west, but not really. They don't really watch the south side.
But it's locked.
Yeah.
okay, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can deal with
Okay,
that.
well, let's go to the south side then.
Yeah, cautiously, might I add. They could still get super fucking lucky. There could just be a goblin who just felt like having like a smoke on some pipe,
Smoke.
some pipe or something.
Cheeky little smoke.
It's just looked out for a pipe break.
It's like, wait, what are those people doing coming towards our keep? That seems a little suspicious. Oh, boy. Anyway, shall we head off, start going? Do we want to go now or wait for the dead of night?
Well, if
You
it's
reckon it
unmanned,
won't make
we
a
may as well go
distance?
now.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
now then. That's fine. Because
Onward.
against goblins, it makes little difference. Against humans, if it was humans manning the keep, then going at night would make a big difference. Oh. Alright, shall we head down? Where are our peeps? Oh, there I am.
Oh, it's
There is
small.
Droop. Norska joins
Drop
the fray.
everybody on here. So if you guys want to make stealth
I've arrived.
checks or perception checks or anything like that,
I would first make a perception.
let's do that before we place our characters.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Well, I'm going to do another perception, definitely, and then almost certainly a stealth. So where is... Bam. I'll do perception before I even try a stealth. See what I can...
They don't do it.
I've got Unwin, Nausicaa, Uladon. Okay. So, as you are moving closer in towards the castle, you don't really notice anything. You don't see any movement in the window slits. It does look like there is some faint light inside, and you guys, if you want, can move up to the stairway there.
Yep, that's the plan. Let's stealth it up. Seeing as I'm going to be the one who's going to try and unlock it, I will move up here stealthily. You mean up here, right? This is
Mhm.
where the stairs are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll make a stealth roll then, I suppose.
So I'm just using stealth rolls that have already been made, basically.
Oh, okay.
If you haven't,
I hadn't, so
Okay.
I just made it.
cool. Thanatos, as you approach, you hear what sounds like some the bickering of some goblins and some like the clattering of plates and silverware, like maybe somebody or a few somebodies are perhaps eating. Let me clear these pointers out, put some new ones. Coming through the arrow slits from the room directly to your north.
Okay, I'm whispering the group that there are maybe some goblins and that they are eating.
Great. So, Unwin, as you approach the stairs, you see they go up, and there is a door, an iron door up at the top of the landing.
Okay, I go up to it then. Keep and see if there is a lock, as he said.
You attempt to open the door, and it is definitely locked.
All right then. So I try to unlock the door. Using my
So
thieves' skill.
that is actually a dex check. I don't know what sleight of hand is, but
Yeah,
Okay,
sleight
it's
of
just a dex. It's based off of a dex roll.
okay.
The sleight of hand.
So you spend some time jiggling the locks and working with your lock picks, but you don't seem to be able to get it to open.
Okay. Hmm. This might be difficult. I'm going to assume I have to try again in a few minutes or so
Mm-hmm.
before doing that.
Yeah.
So there isn't really anything else we can do, right? Until I've unlocked this, because we're trying to go in the back door. So if it's
This-
just a dex, let me guess.
This tower on our left looks like collapsed, right? Could we potentially try climbing there, or
So there is it's a large area of it's probably like over 10 feet high of heaped rubble.
Hmm.
oh, never
Um,
mind in that case.
Ah, okay, no, it's not. Sorry, my bad. Sleight of hands for like pickpocketing and things.
Mm,
My bad. I'll do a dex thing. It actually gives me +6, not +4.
okay.
But that might not have made any difference.
Yeah,
Only one way to find out.
that would actually. So yeah, it would have made a difference. So as you actually retcon went back and you were successfully able to unlock the door.
Oh, okay. Well, would you look at that? All right, let's try and be nice and quiet with this. Is there any way to peer through it? It's an iron door, I know, so there's probably
Mhm.
not. But is there any way to try and slowly, quietly open this door?
You try to slowly, quietly open the door.
So is that like Dex?
No,
Or
it's,
is
you
it
just do it because
just I just do it?
No.
Nice.
Nike.
Nike.
Exactly.
All right, let's peer in. Let's peer inside. See what we see.
So inside,
Hmm.
you see a hallway, some additional rubble, and a kind of a curtain draped between the rubble towards the end here, as light filters in through the fractured roof.
Hmm. Okay. So I'm going to try and beckon everyone to come slowly up. And I want to peer around the corner to see if I can see anyone in there. Like you said, there were people eating. I just want to see how many. So I'm like half.
You see a closed door, closed wooden door.
Closed wooden door. Any holes, keyholes, gaps in the wood that I can peer through?
No.
No. Alright.
That's a well-made door.
I peer around this side as well then.
As you look around that corner, you see a more large pile of rubble, and a collapsed ceiling, and what was a large pillar that is no longer holding up the roof.
Alright. So Thanatos told us that there were people in this, like goblins probably. Can I listen in to see what it is they're saying specifically?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Will do. Always takes me way too long to find that.
So you hear inside a gaggle of goblins. Sounds like they are probably eating lunch, and there's one goblin that you hear kind of screeching at the other ones, and um, that's what you're able to make out through the door.
Damn it. Don't really want to go there. I'm going to carry on through this way. I beckon you guys to come. Follow me.
Can we get through there?
Only one by one. It's just like... Can I also do something similar for this drape?
Mm-hmm.
See if I can hear anything on the other side.
Yes.
Alright. Lots of perception checks are going to be made. My goodness.
You don't hear anything coming from the other side.
Alright. I wish to try and part it and peer through to see what I can see.
So
Only
looking
partially.
through, there's more faint light. You see another door off to your west, another curtain to your north, and another door off to your east.
Okay. Where? Droop. I beckon Droop over to me because I want to speak to him. I tell him, like,
What
put
up,
fingers to my
Deza?
lips as if to beckon, like, tell him to be quiet. Just like
He nods at you.
Alright. I whisper, does this place have any holding cells? Like, I imagine it would. And if so, where would they be?
He shakes his head no.
You don't know. Well, in that case, I'll just ask the group what they think we should do, because I'm not sure where to go from here.
Well, he said that the front of the castle was the west side, right? So
Yeah.
I think we should head east, go towards the back. That makes the most sense as to like where
Was it east
private
or was it
quarters would
west?
be.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I think it was west for the front and then east for the back.
Okay. So we go right for the back of the castle. Do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Go this way then. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Be nice and quiet all the way. Don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm following.
Yeah, you are.
Uladan and Thanatos just AFK at the moment. Clearly.
I'm here, but I'm just gonna wait behind. I'm gonna be last.
Same.
Okay. You're both gonna be last. Cool. Alright then. So as you're doing that, we can carry on through here. Can I listen through this door again?
So yeah, make another perception check.
Will do, sir. Oh, mighty DM.
You hear some slight rustling and some muffled talking, but you don't really pick up anything else.
I can't. Am I aware of who's got better?
Say that again.
Can I have a look to the north and see what's... Try and be stealthy. Do you want me to do a stealth throw?
We're just kind of rolling with your old stealth rolls,
Original.
but so there's a
Okay.
curtain to the north.
Yeah, can I do a perception check or anything, or
So
check through the north?
you can listen in, or you can try and part the curtain and see what's behind it.
Yeah, I just want to try and part it like very slightly.
So you look through, and you see what looks like a storeroom. There's a lot of natural light in here. This is probably the other entrance that Droop told you guys about from the north. So there's a lot of rubble that kind of leads out to the outside of the castle, and there's some provisions on either side of the room.
Is that food? Like food provisions, water provisions, that kind of thing. Alright. Does anyone have any poison? Just or like some...
I don't think anybody does.
That's the
Yeah.
optimist.
Thanatos, could you make some poison?
Yeah, just let me set up my alchemical tools.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
I
thinking
don't
it's
Clink,
think
quite
clank,
loud
clank.
and stuff.
I can't
Yeah.
really do it right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Could you do you have good wisdom and perception, Lynodin?
Um, my perception's okay, but my wisdom's not very
I
good.
can't really make out these voices through the. Could you give it a go?
Yeah, sure. Would that just be a perception? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's swap places. I'll shimmy over.
Do that awkward little thing that you do when you try and get past each other.
No, I go left and you go left, and it's just a whole ordeal.
And we both also go right. It's like,
Little dance.
Did that go in the tower or?
Nope.
I think my map was like slightly over it. Bang.
So, listening, you're able to make out what is just some muffled movement, and you hear a gruff voice say, "Yeah, we still haven't seen anything. Keep your eyes out, though."
okay, that's fucking suspicious.
Okay. So I come away from the door because I don't want them to hear me, and kind of just quite quietly to the party, I say, "Okay, so they're listening. They're looking out for people. I think they know we're coming."
Can I, one sec.
Yeah.
Me. I thought that I could like turn into
Mm-hmm.
like a small animal, right?
Yes.
I can do that.
It's in your skills, or no?
Is it?
In your abilities under
Yeah.
wild shape.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yes.
Can I turn into like a small mouse or something and go and check it out inside there?
Yes.
All right. I wanna do that. Do you think that's a good idea, guys?
Yeah, give it a go. That's why'd you say no?
You do you.
I think it is a good idea.
Because
like a
she's
mouse.
squishy as a mouse.
So, who cares
No,
about
but they're not
mice,
gonna.
dude?
Are they gonna like realize? Are they gonna see like?
They
Oh,
might, they
it's a
might
mouse.
not,
Like,
but
there
it's
shouldn't be
pretty
a mouse
small.
in here.
Maybe
It's
the
not.
other
It's not.
mouses will know there's an imposter mouse.
Oh, the mouses. Oh my god.
The mice.
No, they're mouses.
All right. I'm a mouse now, so I'm gonna go in there.
Good stuff.
So you look around. You don't see a necessarily
She's just
an
gone.
easy place for you to get through.
Oh.
But you do find some mortar that's kind of loose, and you scratch out a little bit, enough to open up a big enough gap for you to move through into the next room.
Mhm.
You see two well-armored hobgoblins, which are you can see on the map. One of them is peering out the arrow slit. The other one seems to be biding his time. There's a stone brazier full of coals that glows in the middle of this barracks.
Yeah.
4 straw pallets are lined up along the wall for sleeping. There's a wooden door down at the south that has a large timber across it, barring it closed, and a curtain up to the north, cutting off vision that direction.
Can I not go through the curtain? Wouldn't that be easy enough to just go under there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the curtain as well.
So on the other side of the curtain, you see a room. So there's a door to your west and a door to your east.
Okay. I'm gonna come back because I'm guessing that I can't go through those doors.
Yeah,
So
at least the the door to your east is a very very sturdy looking door.
Yeah. Come back. Go back into human form. Oh no, not human. Elf. Elf. Not human.
Ugh,
I shapeshift to a
human.
human.
Something with opposable thumbs, basically. Okay, so guys, there are two very strong-looking, very well-equipped-looking monsters in that room. But were they sleeping or were they just chilling out?
No, one of them is watching out the window, and the other one looks like he's just cleaning his armor or something.
Okay, they're not asleep. They're active and alert. But there is another route that we can go to the north, and we can just avoid them completely, or we can go in there and try to fight them. Depending on what you guys want to do. There are provisions in the north room, so we could try and loot some stuff before we go.
Yeah, I don't really. I think we should go around them where we can.
Yeah.
I don't see any point in fighting just unnecessarily, you know.
Okay.
What does everyone else think?
I think we should ignore them, at least for now, because if we're gonna fight something like later on, we need to save up all our energy and health and stuff.
Hmm.
Thanatos just DC'd, apparently.
Yeah, that top died.
I should have checked out the north side as well, like the very north side, because it looks like there's like a slope there or something.
I think
don't
it's
know.
just more collapsed stuff, more rubble. if I'm
More
not
rubble.
mistaken. I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
It said so that Kieran just disconnected too.
Oh,
Oh, did I?
Did I?
Just on Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, I'm still moving around stuff.
I don't see you moving. Did you move?
Now it said you reconnected.
Oh, okay.
Now you moved. Fantastic.
Hey.
I'm going to say that Thanatos is going to come up here with you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanna search the provisions.
So you find what looks like just kind of ransacked caravan supplies. So there's like clothing and cloths. There's mining equipment. Not a lot of really valuable stuff.
Mining equipment like what? Like pickaxe stuff?
Ropes, buckets, timbers.
Hmm.
Okay. So nothing really of use. Okay. Do you guys want to like look north, or do you want to just go through to the room?
We can investigate north, yeah.
Now that you guys are in the room, you can see this room kind of works its way down. There's a massive pile of rubble to your east. It looks like there might be a room over there somewhere, but you're not able to make out what would be in there.
Okay. I guess we just go east then. Try go through these doors if we can.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gone straight through. Okay.
we very slowly and quietly creep through.
Right, we've been in the castle for a little bit, so let's make stealth checks again.
Okay.
oh, I actually didn't even do my initial one.
He's just been like slugging along behind us.
Oh.
Good job, Inwin.
Just so you're aware, Almas, you are muted.
Thank you. Right. I accidentally did that outside the tower. That wasn't meant to happen. But I can stick with that. Because it's pretty shit. But
Did we all roll, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do now?
look at this door, see if it's locked, because it looks sturdier than the others. Said. Is it locked? If I try and first listen through, see if I can hear anything through it.
I make a perception check.
Usual tang. There you go, friend.
You hear what sounds like a heated discussion taking place. Hear somebody say, "Well, that's not enough. You need to offer me more." And you hear another voice say, "Well, but we had a deal. Why are you trying to extort me for more now?"
This seems like a thing that we can definitely get involved with.
Should we like send Droop in there?
Or Droop the
Whoa.
slave
I don't know, just spy on them or something. Like,
to spy on.
I don't know, we could give him
I
like
get-
a cup of tea to give them or something. Like, got your tea.
Do you
don't
think
know.
that would work, Droop? Do you know who those voices are? Can you hear them?
He says, "Well, that's King Grohl's room.
Oh.
I don't think he would be happy to see me."
All right. So we can go in here and see what happens.
You think we should just go in?
There are at least 2 people in here.
I would just like to say that curtain to our south is probably not going to be very soundproof. So if
I
we do
agree.
start a commotion, then those hobgoblins are going to hear us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. So what's the course of action? What are we doing?
I mean, we could, I don't know. We could go in and like immediately close the door behind us and see if that.
I mean,
all
we
of
can-
it, all of us just rush in there. Is that what you mean?
I still have the red brand uniform, so I'm gonna
Oh.
go in there wearing that.
Okay,
So I'm gonna quickly get dressed.
I still have. It was just a cloak, right? I don't think it was like an actual like, official like attire or anything.
Yeah, it was a red cloak.
Okay.
All right. How likely is it that someone from the red brands would come into this room right now? Droop. Do they discuss things with King Gruul at all?
I've never seen a red brand at the Craigmont Castle.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good
I know
idea.
what. Urgent news. People who've been attacked by a group of people from Vandalin. I think that's the place where it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
like
think we
They're
should
on their way.
I think bust in there and just
Well, hold them. I mean, we could.
attack
I
them
guess.
straight away.
You want to attack them straight away?
Yeah, we might as well. I'll just go in there, swords at the ready, bam, bam, done.
Bish bosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think we should do.
Okay.
Oh, they're
I
done.
Ildon and Thanatos
Move
probably
out the
want to
way.
go in and smash stuff. You don't need to do that. We're not. If you charge in like that, we don't get the jump on them. So I want the jump on them.
Yeah.
Well, what
So
can Droop, isn't it?
don't. Yeah, well, I killed all of those things. Right.
You finished them off.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back. Can we open the door and then attack them? You guys can come to the front if you like.
Well, I
seeing as
don't know
you're-
how we're going to attack them if the door's not open, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say
true.
yes. We should probably open the door first.
Thanks for the sass, Nautica. That's really helpful. Right, I guess we're going in then. Can
guess
Uladon
so.
and can we? We're gonna need to make space for the people who actually are frontliners.
Let's move to the-
Nausicaa,
let's move to
Yeah?
you have noticed that the argument that was taking place in the room has stopped,
Okay.
Mhm.
and it's actually pretty quiet in there.
Guys,
Shit.
it's quiet now. There's no talk.
Wait, which room is this? The
Okay.
one to our south?
The one to our.
No, the one to our east.
Oh, okay.
Where
All
they were
right,
having the
fuck.
heated discussion.
I'm
And
gonna
that
get out of the
might
way.
mean that they
They
are
have noticed us.
maybe know that we're coming, yeah, and
Let Uladon and Thamsos come through. I want them to go first.
They can pass through the tiles we're on, so if they want to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
me?
Because you're tanky.
You are pretty hard. Yeah.
Go in.
You're an
Go in,
archer.
Uladon.
Red.
Go in,
You've
Uladon.
got
Go,
the
go, go.
second most health.
Oh, let's go.
Let's bust in on them. There we are.
All right. So as you step in,
Oh.
It's King
Oh,
Snarl.
there's a little wolfie. This is good.
Unconscious dwarf. What?
so you see what looks like a grizzled old bugbear. He actually has some gray hair, kind of on his chops on his face. He is standing with a wolf next to him, and let's see, he has a morning star in hand,
Oh, good God.
and he says, "We've been expecting you."
Yeah, we know.
Mm. Yeah, no, but we've been expecting you expecting us, motherfucker.
Really? Is that what you're gonna say?
Can we just get in there, please, before the guys in the south come in?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
just move over here.
So that's dialogue, hopefully, yeah? Dialogue. We're
Mhm.
definitely not attacking each other yet.
So as everybody files in
Yeah.
rather quickly, and
We close the door.
Do I recognize that wolf?
you do not recognize that wolf.
Huh.
Do I recognize the unconscious dwarf?
You can't really make out the dwarf behind
the big old
the
burly
big
king roll.
old king roll.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
He says,
If you're expecting us, then you know what we're here for.
"Yes, Glassstaff warned us you were coming."
Yeah.
Oh, that pussy.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's headed along with the Black Spider to see what they can see in the Wave Echo Cave.
Okay. Well, we
Man, this
can't
is such
find.
a goose chase.
Well, the thing is, he told us, but we don't have the map to follow them. So we're gonna have to find that most likely. All right. Well, Well, if I say something stupid like there's like 6 of us and 1 of him, we should just attack him now.
He pulls grabs a javelin off his back and holds it over the dwarf,
Of course he does.
pointing it at his throat.
Of course he does. Yeah.
Can I roll persuasion?
You sure can.
But what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, listen, buddy. If you harm another hair on that dwarf's head, all 6 of us are going to rip you to pieces and feed you to your own wolf. I've seen this Dragonborn man right here turn people into mist, okay? You should be very afraid.
Oh,
You
I've
don't have to
heard
die
the
here.
stories, but you don't know the things that I've seen.
Was that supposed to? I look at him and go, was that supposed to be a persuasion? That sounded like you were intimidating him.
It's all the same.
Either way, he was not persuaded.
What is it that you're even looking to accomplish with this? What have they offered you?
Well, I need all the help I could get to keep control of the Cragmar tribe, and the equipment and funds they provided have solidified my position even more than before.
Okay. I haven't really got
Who are
anything
you
to bargain.
working for?
I think you already said that with Black Spider.
Oh, I think
Ah.
you know.
Who's the wolf working for?
I roll my eyes.
No. I've gotten wolves on our side before, okay? Don't underestimate me.
This is my wolf.
Can I use speak with animals?
If you want to try and cast a spell while you're in this room with this guy,
Can I not do that?
I mean, you sure can. He can definitely react to that as well.
Oh no. Wait.
Hmm. What is it that we can
Okay.
offer you to get that dwarf?
Hmm. I don't think that you have anything that I want. I know you want this dwarf, but I have everything that I need.
Hmm.
Well, we'll just have to fight it off you then.
He's gonna kill the dwarf if we try and do anything.
Are you
Ah.
sure about that? I want. Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna do it. Right.
What, you're just gonna charge him and see if
no.
he can do it before? What are you doing?
No. I'm gonna cast a spell and it's called Command.
Command.
Command?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that do?
Alright, Bryce, can you help me out? It's the first time I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to
Right.
grovel.
It's a
How do
grovel.
I cast it?
You mean growl?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna make him grovel. Okay.
No,
respect the
it's the first
confidence.
time you see it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. I've never had someone with that spell before.
It looked interesting.
So,
Ooh.
you speak a one-word
Ooh,
command to a
make him-
creature you can see within range, and they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So, I would say
The
that
target falls prone.
you have to target him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I actually changed my command. I'm gonna use drop instead.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. So target can roll
Mm-hmm.
and roll the one next to save, I think is what it is.
I thought it was cast. I'm gonna try cast.
Okay.
No. So that's his
Oh.
that's his save,
Huh?
right? I'm
But
gonna hit that button again.
Well.
So he has to make a save,
Mm,
is how it works. He has to beat a 12. And on the first
Yeah.
one, he rolled a 5.
yeah.
So
So he drops his spear.
no, and the first one I failed.
no,
Wait,
he
No,
who failed?
it's
Oh,
4 king rule. If you read it, 4
Oh.
king rule. So
good. Oh no! I said
so
drop,
you had
sorry,
him
drop.
drop. Okay. So he looks down at his hand that had the javelin in it, which is now on the floor,
I shoot him.
and we can roll initiative.
Damn it! All right.
It ends the turn anyway, so I can't do anything. At least.
Okay. Well, let's roll initiative then.
Nice.
Oh boy!
Oh, you got a good one.
Again.
For one.
I got a one. Once,
Beastly.
twice now.
Damn it. Well, I'm glad the unconscious dwarf gets a go. Good. Excellent.
Before you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been rolling pretty poorly today, so.
Okay. Give me just a second.
I bet he's got like a crap ton of health.
Okay. Nausicaa, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna target roll.
It's working.
Actually, I'm gonna target the unconscious.
What?
Actually, could I make him conscious again, or
If you have a way to wake him up,
I do.
He's
I
not
do.
like he's not like dead or dying. He's just unconscious.
I have lesser restoration, which can either end or disease. End.
It's not even that
The one
complicated.
disease
Like
or one
he's
condition
he's
afflicting
basically just damaged so much and so weak that he's just kind of
Okay,
passed
so I
out.
can't do that then.
Yeah. It wouldn't
Okay.
really have an effect on him. He could be
Okay.
like woken up and healed. Yeah, he's basically just a lump on the ground right now.
All right, I'm gonna cast my magic stone then.
Awesome.
Okay. Next.
Right.
Chuck the stone then. Missed.
I'm gonna take a pop at him with my newfound short bow. Let's see how this goes.
Target.
Oh, I do that all the goddamn time. Where is he? There we are.
Also, I targeted him in the combat tracker. I didn't actually target him on the map.
Yeah, I did it in the combat tracker. Do I reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Would have missed anyways.
Mm,
That doesn't make him feel any better. Roll
no.
Alright, Snarl is ready to do his business.
The wolf steps in front of his master and tries to bite Uladon. Bites him right in the leg. And oh snap.
That's 6 damage, dude.
That's a good amount. Yeah.
Bites you in the leg and pulls and actually knocks you down onto the ground.
Oof.
Shit.
Nothing. I'm gonna change this from.
Neutral
And it's
party. I'm gonna
Unwin's turn.
Probably shoot King Roll then. Or at least attempt to do so. Let's do it, friendo.
Do it.
Kablam.
You did
Good
use
job.
your short sword, but it's the same bonus to attack, so
God damn it! Alright, whatever.
don't have to roll again.
6.
Nice.
Wounded.
He gets hit by the arrow, and he roars, and he says,
Okay.
"Guards!"
Oh no.
No!
Can someone just like
And-
keep the door closed? That'd be great. Just like stand by the door and not
Well, we've
let
got a massive tank blocking one of the doors, so.
And he comes over towards Unwin.
Fuck!
He just shot him with an arrow,
Yeah, I did. It's true.
and tries to attack you
You
with his
have a
Morning
point.
Star,
Yeah, dude. Gets me.
and just clubs you viciously.
Oh
Oh.
boy, that is a
Ooh.
big hit.
Thanatos, you are up.
Can I now target people?
Mm-hmm.
In the combat tracker, you can.
Can you still not click on him?
Oh yeah, I can.
Okay.
Oh,
You have to
can do that now?
untarget
Awesome.
the previous. Targeting 3 of us.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's I want to use Bless. How do I do that?
So, bless. You bless up to 3 cheat creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Nice.
Am I just clicking on effect or?
It basically just happens. So, click on effect and see what that does. All right, so that should just carry on whenever you do any of those things for for the next 10 rounds. So what does that look like? Describe what that looks like?
Give me a second, I need to read it again.
Wait, who did you cast that on me?
Yeah,
Okay. Shit, dude.
and on Landon and on Anwin.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's sexist, so I get it.
You're literally in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
He's lying on the floor prone. He can't even do anything. He doesn't have
can
any ranged
swing.
attacks. He can swing. What, from the floor?
It's
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
for
he can get
saving
up.
rolls. Like, it's not
He's a
just for
tank.
attack
I'm
roll.
gonna die.
Well,
You say that, but he's died
yeah, you
before.
say that, but
No, I see the strategic point. Yeah, I get it.
well, I take out my. Wait, do I have holy water? I just take out my amulet and I'm praying, and then they start to shine a little bit, and that's it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Just shine a little bit. Wow. Magic sparkles.
All right, and then yeah, perfect. So Uladon, you are prone.
All right. I'll just make a swing at the wolf, and after that.
Do you want to stand up?
Yeah, after that. Can I do that?
Yeah. So you use, as your move action, you stand up. So I'll get rid of your prone. Now you can target the wolf and hit.
Set
Oh.
hit.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Oh,
Heavy hit. Nice.
no,
Slash the
fucking
wolf.
die.
That's what we're about.
From outside the door, there is a strong push on the door against Uladon to try and open it up. So what I'm going to have you do is make a strength check.
In the tower, or?
No, just in the chat. And this guy is going to make a strength check. And you are able to keep the door closed.
Doors. Like them.
Droop saw King Groll attack his friend Unwin. So he steps behind and he's going to target with his short bow and miss. And then Nausicaa's up.
I'm gonna go for Grull again.
All right.
And attack him with my stone. Here we go, boys.
Hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Good
Oh,
damage.
max
Is that good?
damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good
Mhm.
damage.
What's he on though?
He's still wounded.
It doesn't. It didn't even
Jesus.
tell me if. Normally it says like status after every one, but it didn't.
Only if he changes status. So he was wounded before, he's wounded still.
Jesus, he's not even.
9 damage, and he's still only wounded. Wow.
Okay. That's always fun.
And just hit the little dragon.
Oh yeah.
Line it in.
Okay. I wanna pull out my loot.
All
I
right.
wanna like jump up onto the table, and I wanna just like channel my inner rock star, and just take a
Nice.
huge strum, like a power chord, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Isn't that on your person? Doesn't that come from you?
No, I get to target.
Okay.
Each
If I-
creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's gonna
oh.
hit all of us. You're gonna hit all of us, dude.
Yeah,
Just
please don't.
saying. Yeah, don't do that. That's,
On
yeah.
second thoughts, I'm not even that much of a rock star anyway.
Do you still have a sleep spell?
I do, but I feel like he's a boss, and like he just won't, it won't really affect him.
I don't need him to be asleep. I need the.
He's not
that's
the only enemy
metagaming.
in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It's up to you, dude.
Creatures within a 20 feet of a point of your choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. So I could potentially put them both to sleep with this.
Potentially. Hypothetically, let's say.
Let's fucking give it a go.
I mean, you roll a 40, the people outside the door also fall unconscious, so.
So instead of a massive power chord, I actually start to play a very soft, gentle melody.
Just the exact opposite is all.
Yeah. Do I click effect? Is that?
Or as casting it. So, go ahead and roll 5d8.
Which is a D8.
The ones next to
The diamond
They're the
shape.
diamond one next to the d6.
Yeah.
So 5 of those, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
One,
Come on.
three,
5 8s, 5 8s, 5 8s.
5 8s. Ooh,
Booyah!
that's pretty good.
28.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Did it work?
So, Snarl falls asleep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out what that is as a status.
Unconscious.
Yep. So he. Oh, math is fun. So yeah, Snarl falls asleep. King Groll feels a little drowsy but shakes it off.
Hey. Good
Okay.
shit.
I'll take that.
I will also very much take that.
So Snarl misses
Haha.
his turn because he's asleep.
How's your turn, Snarl, loser?
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here, use my cunning action to disengage
Okay.
as a bonus action to get over here, and gonna shoot King Groll in the back, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I say hopefully, because, game of chance, dude. What can you do? Short bow. I think I've targeted him already. I have. Awesome. Oh, whoops.
Oh yes.
Oh, 25.
Oh, yeah.
That might have hit.
There is a
Okay,
potential
8.
for a hit there.
Heavy.
So you kind of dodge and feint past him, roll over to the other side, and kind of crouch behind his now sleeping wolf and shoot him in the back.
Hell yeah.
And enraged,
Please
you
don't
are
chase me.
you are out of his way.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I don't think you will. He targets that. Come on. There we go. He sees Lynodon up there. Yeah.
I shouldn't have drawn attention to
Swirls
myself.
around
Oh shit!
with his morning star.
Oh!
Oh my god!
And
Actually, hit by 10. Oh.
sends you flying off
my
the table,
Lord.
and you crumble against the
I'm so-
wall.
I'm so
God.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
This is
Thanatos.
ridiculous.
Well, at least you've got the saving
Hmm.
throw rolls.
I'm actually a glass butterfly.
Oh god.
You are.
He did
Well,
roll a
that's your
crit
class.
as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Hmm.
Come on,
Thinking
Thanatos.
phase.
Go up to him. You can do it. You might as well. Remember, most of the time when you damage an unconscious foe, it wakes up. Just so you know.
I'm
Pretty
going
sure
up
that's how it
to
works.
King Roll, not to the Wolfie.
Okay.
Good. Excellent.
Do you get any points for stabbing in the back? Because
I do if he doesn't notice me. I can try and hide while he's facing the other way.
Let's try this.
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
That works.
And this thing.
Wow.
damn.
Wait, that's definitely not your damage.
Same
Uh,
thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's
I gotta
Oh, you
look at
rolled
this
the
one
right-
again.
you
You
rolled
rolled an
you
attack
rolled-
twice.
you rolled a d20, which is not your damage.
No, it
Inflict
is a D20.
wounds. Make a
Your
melee
damage is-
attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
But
Oh.
there's damage. My bad.
There we go.
But
That's-
instead, he
Well,
took 19.
That's holy fuck,
Um,
and he's only still heavily damaged
So what is-
after a 19.
Well, what's necrotic damage? Because I'm assuming that's different to normal damage, which is why
It
it's sitting
is,
at
yeah.
19.
What does that
Yeah.
look like?
Well, I touch his hand, and then you just see how blood is spreading out of his arms, and
Oh my god.
Oh.
then I'm smiling at him.
Staying
Wow.
away from you. I'm staying away from you.
And he just looks down in horror at his arm. And it's Uladon's turn.
Alright, just remember, if you move away from that door, there's
I'm
2
dead.
people coming into the fucking
We're
room.
fucked.
Well. How about nah. No. How about I throw a nice, lovely javelin at him?
That's true, you could do that. That might be
So,
okay.
I want to go for non-lethal damage, please.
Okay, hits.
That's a hit.
So
Nice.
you
Hell yeah.
feel a bit of redemption after getting a javelin in your own chest. So you javelin him in the chest, and he crumbles over and he kind of falls on it and then falls down.
One would say I gave him a heart to heart.
Okay.
So, do it to finish my turn, or do we have to strength check again or something? I don't know. To send it?
Yeah, that'll be
His troops go first.
the next turn.
Droop.
It doesn't
Droop.
even get an shift. He didn't do anything this fight.
So now you
Yeah, he
can
hasn't done anything.
you can make a another strength check.
Oh, they're in tower.
Yep. And you're a little off balance from throwing your javelin, so they actually are able to push through the door. And he pushes through the door and unsheaths his long sword.
And he's ready to fight and nothing else, right?
And takes a swing at Uladon and misses.
Oh,
Oh, that's 17 miss. Oh.
And
The other hobgoblin stuck outside,
the
right?
other hobgoblin comes inside
Fuck.
and also targets Uladon.
fuck.
And swings and misses as well.
Oh.
because you were so off balance, they like didn't know where to hit.
Can I call over to Droop as a free action?
Sure.
Put a knife to King Gruul's throat, Droop.
No. What?
Don't kill him.
Why do
I'm
you
saying
want-
threaten to kill him because he's their leader.
He's already dying. We don't need to do that.
He's unconscious, and
We
we're trying to
need-
make them back off.
We need.
That's what I want them to do.
Oh, okay. You think that's gonna make them
I
back up?
don't know. I'm trying it.
So Droop takes his scimitar and kind of grabs Grohl's head, which is about half of his size, and he kind of holds it up and holds the knife to his throat, just as you requested.
Yeah.
The true
And
hero of this campaign.
the door next to you, Unwin, swings open,
Yeah.
and
Well, fuck.
Well,
Oh,
fuck indeed.
that's bad.
Oh,
That's really bad. She's been not doing anything this whole time. Holy fuck.
So let me read just a little bit.
Oh boy.
A female drow, which is a black-skinned elf, steps out and sees you right there next to Gundren.
I can confirm that by looking over my shoulder real quick. Yep. That's Gundren. Feels good, man.
And yes, you can confirm that by looking over your shoulder. She is going to she's got all sorts of fun stuff.
No,
No.
for you maybe.
With her short sword, is going to swing at you
And hit me. Oh dear, I'm down.
once. I
Yeah,
think
she
you
didn't target
took-
me, did?
Yeah. No, it said it hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. The damage didn't go
It-
through then. I should be
no, the damage
unconscious.
went on herself.
Yeah. It's too
I
much
should be
damage
unconscious.
anyways. She's gonna double attack you, so let's see if they both hit. And then fix
Yeah.
her.
Either way, I'm very, very unconscious / dying.
So
There we go. Good stuff. Excellent.
yeah. She downs you. Nausicaa.
This is very scary.
So
This is a rough spot.
This isn't a
the
good situation.
two hobgoblins have kind of after seeing Grohl kind of captured, they have taken into more defensive posture.
Okay.
And
Can I try and like threaten them, or
sure you can.
would that be my round, or?
So if you're just talking to them, that's one thing. Like you, as a free action, you can communicate with them. If you're like trying to intimidate them or persuade them or something, that would take up your action. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack them. Should I attack them or Vayrith, guys? What do you think I should do?
I have no idea.
Do what you
Can
want.
if I move now, like away from them, can they attack?
So like I said, they have kind of taken a more defensive posture, like they are hesitating because of the state of Grohl. So you
Alright,
think
well,
probably they wouldn't, that you don't think that they will attack you if you move away from them.
Okay, I'll move over here then. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna target Vayrith.
So you have two targeted right now, so just there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I know. Oh no.
through all the
Ah.
just crazy action that's going on in this room and all the bodies, you can't get a bead on her.
Yeah.
And you can move now if you want.
Yeah.
Lynodon, make a death saving throw.
Okay. Is that down at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it is.
Oh,
Yay.
even with the 3.
Well,
I'm going to assume that she was the one who was arguing with King Groll earlier.
You can definitely assume that in your unconscious
I mean, I'm
dying state.
I'm not saying that as like my character. I'm
in
just
your death
like,
dream.
Yeah. Well.
Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Yeah, equally terrible. Oh yeah.
Thanatos, your turn.
Well,
do you have anything that just teleports us away from this terrible situation?
this would be great, but nope.
I feel like we've bitten off more than we can chew.
Yeah, but we didn't know there was another enemy. Or we kind of did, but like there was an oversight by me. But,
Huh.
I forgot that they weren't affiliated.
Huh.
Thing is, most likely, if we are able to deal with I don't know how to say that, Virith, then we could probably control the situation a lot more. So she's the biggest threat. Because the other two are under control, as it were, unless they think they can start winning.
Yep. Ah, that wasn't the thing I wanted to do. That was the wrong button. My bad.
It's okay.
I mean, you can heal either me or Lynodon, or you can attack. I don't know what else you could do in this scenario.
Nah, that doesn't help. Well, what's my target? King Roll. Nah. The thing. Well, when I would heal you, you would stand up and die directly after it because she has a pretty high initiative.
Yeah.
So.
It's up to you.
I mean, she might miss.
Well,
Twice.
It's a gamble.
she can attack 2 times, so let's do that.
Huzzah.
Ooh.
Sacred Flame. Okay.
Did you just
That old chestnut.
did she save it or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
She takes half damage, I think, doesn't she?
I don't know.
Nope.
She takes 0 damage, is it?
Yeah.
Does she have like evasion or something?
No, she
Okay,
just
so-
doesn't. It doesn't add damage.
Oh, right, fair.
So, where's the difference between cast and attack?
So for Sacred Flame, it's basically you cast it, you don't have to roll anything for that, and they just try to make a save against it, which is what you ended up rolling was her save.
Ah.
Doesn't really matter who
Okay,
rolls it,
so why do I don't attack? Like,
it's basically like you can cast it, and they just have to try and react to stay away from it.
Okay. Well then, fuck.
Alright, don't like these guys here.
They're not attacking
I'm gonna
us, though.
intimidate them to get out of there. Alright, get.
Okay.
They'll just try intimidation roll on the tower.
Mm-hmm.
You
Alright.
have plus advantage on your attack.
So I don't want to die to 2 hobgoblins, so I'm gonna.
But they're not
stand away.
attacking. They're
How do you know
defensive.
that?
Because it's already been stated quite a few times that they're being in defensive posture.
The defensive
Because
stand, they
Druid-
can't still stab me.
I think they are sort of standing down because we're about to kill their leader.
I'm just saying, don't waste the buff that you have right now.
It's there for 8 turns, don't worry. It's gonna be there for a while.
We don't have 8 turns.
Yeah. Yeah, we're dying very rapidly. Come on then, try and do it.
So you can
Think so.
intimidate them. That's totally fine.
You
Yeah.
could try and get them to turn on
Get
this other
them-
dude.
Alright. Attack this woman or else this goblin will cut this guy's throat.
Okay.
Did it work?
Let's.
Did it work?
I'm trying to figure out what the save
We
is
have-
against.
I mean, it's
Intimidation.
believable grounds right there. We have a knife to their leader's throat, dude.
Yeah. I'm just not sure. I think it's charisma. Let's say it's a charisma
Yeah.
save. Sure.
Intimidation is charisma, yeah.
Okay. They nod at you. And
There's one space.
Hobgoblin 1 steps over Lynedon's body.
Yeah, whatever.
You're looking up right now at a very unpleasant sight, Lynedon.
It depends if he has like plate legs or a plate skirt.
Please.
And-
For the love of God, do not revive me.
swings
no.
The first one misses.
and misses. And second one steps over Snarl and targets Aerolith again. And hits.
Nice. Go Hobgoblin, go. You can
Hobblegoblin.
do it. Yeah.
That's what we like to see.
I don't know how to roll
I mean,
this.
Droop can't really shoot
86.
things, can he?
He hasn't been doing anything. Oh yeah.
No, he is helping us right now. If he starts shooting, they're just gonna turn on us.
Yeah.
He has to keep holding his ground.
That's an extra 9 damage. Okay.
The fuck?
These hobgoblins do a lot of damage when they hit.
I mean, Droop can't really do anything, can he?
Group looks at what's going on,
Yeah.
and shit, what is Droop gonna do?
I'm praying that he will just stay there.
Yeah.
Come on, Droop. I believe in you.
Keep a level head, buddy. You got this.
All right, we're gonna roll for it. On a 1 or a 2, Droop panics. On a 3 to a 6, he maintains his composure.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, you're kidding. You're bluffing.
Stop that.
That's not
You've got to be
smart.
bluffing.
Droop drops his scimitar
No.
Shit!
and runs over to Unwin
No!
and starts he cradles his head in his hands and just starts crying.
Oh. Well, I thought he was going to attack on me.
Thanatos, pick up the slack, please.
So
God! Not now!
Varith being attacked by these two guys is gonna fight back. Let me make
Yes!
sure this...
Oh, okay. So, yeah. It
Okay,
doesn't
not
matter.
on
Excellent.
Lenodin.
2 birds, 1 stone. Hell
Right.
yeah.
I just hope like none of these strikes get deflected downwards because I'm going to be in trouble.
It's like when you're playing an RPG and the NPCs start fighting each other when they're trying to accidentally attack one of their own and they just start
Yeah.
hitting each other.
Automatic miss.
Automatic miss feels good,
Is
man.
totally caught off guard being attacked by these hobgoblins.
Mhm.
Did not
Nausicaa,
expect that.
Right. It's annoying.
You're up.
Can you please
Should-
heal someone?
Yeah, should I heal Unwin? Is Unwin able to move after I heal him? Or not?
so
Well, yeah,
that's
because
up to
I will be
him.
able to because of the order.
No,
Yeah.
like straight away. Okay. Alright, I have a healing potion I can use on you.
You have to go
Right,
over to him to use a
You'd
healing
have to
potion.
Yeah,
go
I'm just
around.
finding it. I'm just finding it. Alright.
You could also toss it to Droop.
No.
Nah, nah.
Lol. Toss the droop. Good one.
Oh yeah, I'll give it to Droop actually. Wait, does
Are you
anybody
fucking sure?
roll?
Don't give it to Droop. He's panicking. He's crying. He's he's not gonna do anything.
Is anything gonna happen if I give it to Droop?
He might drop it. He might
Yeah,
break
like
it.
if you're
Just
tossing it
go
over the room,
yourself.
if you're tossing it over the room to him, then
Do
yeah,
I have
you
to
could very
roll
well
to
drop
toss
it.
it to him?
So tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if you need to roll for it.
I want to toss it to Droop so he can use the potion on Unwin. I can move afterwards. No. I'll just move afterwards. It's fine.
Yeah.
I wanna heal Unwin
Okay.
with my sorry, Lenodin.
Oh, it's fine.
If I had a choice, it would be you. So what do I do then?
So you hit your healing potion in your items, and it should tell you what you do.
I do what? Hit it?
Just click on the little dragon head adjacent to it.
There's no dragon.
Is there not? There's
No.
a red thing.
There's a red
Inventory.
like minus sign.
Oh.
Huh.
Is that inventory?
Potion of healing. So roll 2d4.
I just deleted it.
It's okay. I saw what it said before you, and you're gonna use it anyway. So roll 2d4,
Okay.
which are the diamond ones.
Yeah.
So and then it's +2. So he gets 8 hit points, which I will. So that puts him at 7 damage.
Oh, wait.
And okay, great.
Very fortunate.
And then, did you want to move again?
Yes. I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Line it in.
This is
Have
gonna
a
be very
roll.
exciting turn.
Is he gonna die?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
Shit.
this isn't good.
This is
We
not
just
good.
have to kill her before.
Unwin, you are
Before-
awake.
All right. So
are
I'm
prone.
I'm prone. I'm gonna get up, which is half my movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna disengage. Using my cunning action. So I'm gonna head back this way. And untarget King Crawl because that's not who I'm going for anymore. Let's shoot this fucker. This horrible person. And hopefully hit. It's not good. It's 11 still, but it's still a miss. And then, and that's it. Can't do anything else. So. King Rule.
It's unconscious Thanatos.
So, well,
Okay.
so Droop is gone, and he doesn't hold the scimitar to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will hold my scythe over the head of
No, are you
King.
sure?
Well,
That's the only reason we have control over the hobgoblins.
But don't
Yeah.
you want to
Shit.
ask? Don't you want to ask Droop to do it again instead?
Well, afterwards,
No, because he's after
Do you
them in
trust
the
him?
order.
yeah,
He's after
Do we
them
have
in
to
the
wait
order.
till Droop that it gets to Droop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
the thing is, though,
Yeah.
she attacked them back, though, right? So now surely they're in it for the long haul. No.
I am not sure. That is like a 50-50 decision that a dice roll could make, and I don't want to risk that.
yeah. So I will just hold my scythe over his head and hope we go G.
Cool.
And then I will shout to what was the name? Droop, can you please get over here again? Like now?
Fucking pull yourself together, man.
Yeah. And
Oh, I didn't mean to end your turn. Did you want to heal?
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
just cycle it back around.
Heal Lionard in.
Nah, mate, I want to heal myself.
Lol, good one.
Okay.
Targets Lionard in. Oh boy.
Oh,
Wait, what kind of spells do you have? If it's lay on hands, this is gonna be funny.
no, he just casted Channel Divinity.
Yeah.
Okay. Heal 10 to Lionard in. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay, and
That's
Now
all.
you're-
now I will
my
end
health.
my turn.
Now you're conscious underneath a hobgoblin.
So the way Channel Divinity works, though, is it heals you for up to half of your total hit points. So
Nice.
it's 10. So it'll put you at 7.
Oh, I'm still made of glass. I can get one-shotted.
But he can you use Channel Divinity for like an area, or is it one? Choose any creature. Oh, you can separate it among other creatures. So
There's 3 left over then, I guess.
Unwin, well, Unwin's already at half.
Yeah, no one else is below half.
Because we
So-
round it down,
And
feels
the other
bad, man.
3 are going to Uladon, since he's the tank.
Yeah, he
but that's
can't.
More,
He's
that's more for half.
Yeah,
Basically, just shores you up if you're really low.
yeah.
So
I
Uladon,
see.
Alright, nice little arc. Go straight for that winch.
so you have
target those
yeah.
guys. What they do?
Let me just clear it, so and you can target her.
Thank you. What am I gonna use? I'm gonna use my beautiful battle axe.
Yeah, it's pretty
Cool.
beautiful. I'll give that a beautiful number right there.
God, that's
Cool.
Heavy damage.
freaking 28. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
You'd be hitting some like dragons with a 28.
Yeah. Your buffs are pretty impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do enjoy this buff. Yeah, it's my turn.
Hobgoblins.
They're going to attack again.
Nice.
Oh,
Shit's just gonna fucking die.
He's just gonna kill them, isn't it? It's like damage.
Oh my.
Okay. She's still got health though.
Barely.
Hobgoblin
We-
2.
I'm actually gonna cross my fingers and hope that Hobgoblin 2 doesn't kill her, so that we can actually interrogate this.
Oh,
Fuck!
nah. She's fucking dead.
Oh my god. God damn
Yeah,
it, she's
They,
dead.
they cut her down. And you see this drow actually, she changes into it's this humanoid that has like platinum, almost clear hair and such white skin that it almost seems translucent. And
Like glass.
um,
No,
collapses.
no, he was hit. No. He had black
He's-
hair apparently, so that's not what. Probably
Um,
not.
and the hobgoblins look over at Thanatos and look at everybody, and they say, "Release our master, and we'll let you leave."
Okay.
That sounds like a good
So we
plan.
say no.
Yeah. How about
We're not releasing
no?
him. How about we're gonna fuck you up now? Because there's
Wait,
about 5 of
what?
us. with
They
you.
haven't been damaged.
So?
They haven't been damaged.
So?
They're hobgoblins. They're not. They're not like. They're not. Oh my god. This is
Yeah?
I'm still a pretty good
We
set.
just fucked up some, like, magic translucent bitch. And King Roll.
we
Okay?
we
Well,
Clearly, I did the work.
well, you know what? Next time you're dying, I'm not gonna heal you. How about that? Alright.
You didn't.
So
that
it's
was-
we'll just keep
that
working
was-
our way through the turns
Oh,
here.
it was. Fuck. You're right.
Uh,
Yeah, my bad.
Droop, after Unwin is raised and comes over, he just bursts into tears even more and comes over and starts hugging you.
I hug
Um,
him back.
What
She-
the hell?
She's dead.
Droop, I
Nausicaa,
should
now
not
it's
have
actually
given
your
you my
turn.
muffin. Not
Wow.
giving you my muffin, Droop. Like, can I kill Droop instead? Can I target him?
Wow!
What?
Right, I wanna kill the hobgoblins. I'm not letting him go. We need information and stuff out of it.
Mm.
Where's Verith gone?
She's dead.
She's there. She's dead.
She's dead.
Yeah,
Well,
the hobgoblins just basically hacked her to bits.
well, what? That's a bit. God, shouldn't have done that.
It's
Could've-
like
could've used her.
we still hold their master. It's like they
Right,
they,
I'm
they,
gonna-
they now.
No. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna get my hand, and I'm gonna
Mm.
create a ball of flames in my hand. I'm gonna hold it to King Groll's head. Hell, and I'm gonna say to them, "Leave us alone, and go and you can just go do what you want. Go and form your other friends.
But
But if you try and attack us right now, I'm gonna blow his head smithereens. Okay? I think I have like no intimidation, so I don't think that's gonna work. Can I use a persuasion roll for that, please?
that is definitely
Yeah,
intimidation.
that's
That's
definitely intimidation.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's try and do this.
Oh man, you could have said you're not the one making terms here. God damn it, missed opportunity.
So
But
they
I think I
look
really
at
lucky.
you and look at the fireball, and they just say, "We just want Groll back. You can leave."
go. We're taking the dwarf with us.
Fine.
Should we? What do you guys
Uh,
want to do?
And before you come, I want one of you. Okay, we need the scale breaker stuff. Well, we don't need it. We
Yeah, we
don't need
do.
it. That's great. We don't need it. We
We
could
can
just
ask
leave
him.
with our lives.
We can ask him.
Yeah.
Do you know where the scale breakers, armor and sword is?
Yes.
Can we have
Betcha.
that?
They kind of look at each other. I'm going to. Okay, there we go. They kind of back away towards the door, and say, "We don't need it.
All right.
Yeah.
We can get it for
So-
you."
And we're
after
gonna
we-
take the dwarf as well.
He's useless to us now, anyways.
Why?
They have the map.
Well, we want the
they,
map
they,
as well.
they have what they got. Do they have the map?
Are you-
Where's Black
Um,
Spider gone to? Do you know?
They left.
We're
They
not.
took
We're
the
not
map
interested.
and
Yeah.
went to go find whatever they're looking for.
Do you know which direction they went in?
No.
No. Do you have a copy of the map that they used in order to find?
No.
To... No. Okay, that's going to be difficult then. But
Um,
Gundren has seen the map, so he might know where we need to go.
Gundren's gonna
So-
help us.
We haven't
I-
even identified the dwarf yet.
Yeah, he
I
said
need to-
earlier.
Yeah, we already did it.
Unwin knows that it's Gundren. So
Yeah.
I need to
Alright.
look in,
What do you need to look in, Thanatos? What's going on?
into the room of the woman, like where the woman
Okay.
came out of.
Sure.
Yeah, I wanna look as well.
Fine.
I'm
go.
keeping this flame here though.
Mm.
So you
Alright.
you carefully make your way over there and open the door, and it's just a small chamber.
Mm. I have no so what is it that I just talked to the hobgoblin? So all it is that you want strength in this area. You want to keep a hold of the Cragmore and the tribe that surrounds it.
We
Is that what you
serve
want?
Grohl. We
You
keep
serve
him
Grohl.
safe. He is our lord.
Okay, sure thing. So they have fealty. That's fine. In that case, you agree to the terms. I know you said already, but I'm just clarifying. You agree to the terms that we are allowed to take the dwarf with us, leave with the armor, and be unharmed. Then we will not harm your leader. Well, as long as you get us the Scalebreaker armor and weaponry, and we shall leave without any fuss.
That is agreeable to us.
Are you fine with that, everyone? We do
Mhm.
not need any
Sound.
bloodshed.
Is there anything in the small room?
It's actually surprisingly empty.
That's. Why the fuck would you go in there? I don't care.
It's a hide. and ambush, funnily enough. Okay. Do you want to loot the person who's dead on the floor there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is what did you got?
Search various body.
Let me look. She has a short sword, some leather armor, and a tattoo on the back of her hand of a black spider.
Okay. So she's affiliated with the Black Spider, at least.
Hmm.
Can we chop off the hand and take it with us?
So I just want to double check with everybody. Does anybody have a hard stop? Because we're past 2 o'clock.
Not immediately. I want to have this resolved and then go.
Yeah, we'll sort this out.
I don't care today.
Never mind.
Okay, you too, Emma?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Let's keep going then. You can cut her hand off, yes, if that's what you would like to do.
Well, I'm kind of busy, so can one of you guys cut the hand off, please?
Why?
But we could take it and use it as leverage. Do it.
How's that leverage?
Droop
It's
It's not gonna cost-
looks up
Do
at Unwin like dagger.
Dagger?
He wants a dagger. To
Dagger,
do it.
please.
Okay, I give him a dagger.
He goes over and cut, and then brings you back your dagger, still all bloody, and then brings the hand over to Nausicaa.
I
Thank
wipe the
you.
blood
And I
off
pet
of my.
Droop on the head and I go, good Droop.
Alright, I'm gonna
He's not.
I'm gonna
He's not
get
a
out
pet.
from underneath this guy's ass real quick.
Do I have leather armor, or is the armor I have better than leather armor? And
Mm.
That's
You've
the
got
armor I
scythe.
have at the moment.
Yeah, you've got leather armor. It's the same, roughly, of what you have.
You can
Okay.
take it and sell it.
nah, I don't care.
All right, that's fair.
So, the Hoblarm say, you bring Grohl out to the tower. We'll get your armor.
Which tower?
And you can
Be
leave.
specific.
Through the 2 doors to the west.
Okay. Very well.
Mhm.
So I guess we go. Wait there with them. Let them go first, obviously.
So
Because, like-
Hobgoblin 1 goes. Hobgoblin 2 holds the door, waiting for you to proceed.
We could bounce.
I go out this door.
That's a tiny room. You can't.
There's rubble that you can go through, right?
If you want to
You
make an
climb over
athletics
that.
check.
Oh, I'm famous for those. Let's go.
Old,
Easy.
unwind, dusty trousers.
Oh yeah, boys. Let's
Who's
go.
who's carrying the dwarf?
Oh no, wait, fuck that. I'm carrying the dwarf. Dwarf is my friend. Can I wake him up? Try and get someone. Can we? I'll tell you. Oh fuck, it's too late now. I say you
Yeah.
could have used the 3 health that was left over from the.
He's unconscious. He's alive. He's got a pulse, but he's.
Can I just like strew him up over my shoulder
Mhm.
and ask someone to help me because I'm not very strong.
Yeah, I'll come give you a hand.
All right, Nausicaa, keep close to King Grohl.
I am.
Uladon, keep your eye on the hobgoblin.
What?
All right, you and me, we're gonna try and get out of here. So I drag the whatever.
As you approach the door, he lets you hold it open, and he goes up to the next door, and you guys all just kind of follow him out.
All right, sure. So I'll be wherever, like with the dwarf, with my friend. Good stuff. Hmm.
Is everybody else just coming along?
Yeah, I'll just.
And then
I guess
I'm
I have
just
to
stuck
carry
here.
King Roll. Yeah.
yeah, you're with King Rule. It's fine. You drag him over most likely. We can leave Snarl there. He's not important. He's
the
He's having a nap.
yeah.
The second hobgoblin comes back with let me see, chainmail and a long sword.
Okay. Can I make sure that that's the Scalebreaker stuff from because we've seen what it looks like, right?
Yeah. It has a Scalebreaker insignia on the hilt.
Okay, so it's quite obviously that is his stuff.
Mhm.
Like, okay, sure.
So he drops it on
Okay.
the ground.
Thank you very much. Can someone go over and get that?
Droop, get it.
Droop goes over and starts trying to pick up the chainmail, and
It's really
it
heavy.
kind of like overwhelms him. It's like being smothered by an insanely heavy blanket.
Lionadin, do you mind? I don't want to leave this dwarf side.
Yes,
What about Uladam?
He's
I'm helping you with the fucking king.
yeah.
It's fine. Pop out, get it, jump back.
All right, just drop those right in your inventory.
All right. Hopefully we'll never meet again. I am.
If I
I
see
see
you
the
again, one of us will probably end up dead. So I hope the same.
Don't
Well,
say
you
one of
know
us when
what?
you
It's
know it's
not
you.
gonna be us.
Oh my God! Shut up. I I'm sorry for that's a really dumb.
Thank you for
I
your
s-
lovely hospitality. It's been a pleasure. We will be going now.
All right, so we leave.
So we
Back
all
away.
go
Face
now.
them. Make sure to face them while we leave. I don't want to be backstabbed. Can we go around the east side and make our way around that way? So we go east rather than west, because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise we could get a bit screwed. So I want to keep going this way with everyone. We are like obviously a bit weighed down.
Yeah. So the party leaves Craigmaw Castle with the
Don't think this is a
dwarf
good
and
idea.
gear in tow.
Very good.
Ba-ba-ba.
Do not think this was a good idea whatsoever.
Yeah.
King Groll's gonna come. We haven't seen the last of King Groll.
Well, it's
Possible.
gonna take a while for him to recover with a javelin in his chest.
Yeah, well,
We'll
And
see.
the bloody arms.
I mean,
Eh.
there is the ability to completely heal someone with one spell or potion in this game. So
Yeah,
they
do you
could-
really
they could-
think
they-
a bunch of hobgoblins, goblins, will have such a
well,
spell?
they might be in cahoots with the wizard. So
In
They've
cahoots.
gone off. There. We need to
They are
just.
most likely in cahoots with
And
the wizard.
then we just heard. Okay.
I'm just saying. I think that it was a mistake, but
Droop says, "That was fun. Except the part where you almost died."
I like ruffle his hair if he has hair. I'm not sure if goblins have hair.
Got
And
a
if he
little
doesn't
bit
have
of
hair-
scraggly hair up top.
Yeah. It's like that was close. I sigh very heavily.
and then we
'Cause,
all lived happily ever after. The
Wow.
end.
I'm not sure about that. I think I've got
Uh,
broken ribs or something.
I think I still have to find the other two dwarven brothers. So that's not quite the end.
Oh, it's a 3.
Yeah, the three
Oh,
dwarven brothers.
God.
Mhm.
Well, we've got 1. That's better than nothing.
That is better than nothing. You're
We
right.
just leave
started
the
this
other
quest
two,
with a
fine.
0.
Because 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
That sounds awful to me.
Isn't the saying 2 out of 3 ain't bad?
Yeah, it is.
I think 1 out
However,
of 3
that's not
actually
the
is
situation. No.
This
Yeah,
party has
well,
different standards, so
bad.
I'm going for the whole 3 out of 3 as being ain't bad, you know. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
you're a perfectionist, okay? Fuck you.
Yeah.
That was a great session,
Thanks.
everybody. I appreciate
Yeah.
everybody sticking around, going over a little bit. But I think we'll wrap up now. So
Mhm.
if anybody's still in chat, if you have any questions about the session, or players, if you guys have any questions about what we went through or what's going on,